that's what I'm representing. Never seen a mic hog spit like a menace. Wild cannon, fun, I gotta chase a bat, huh? Yeah, rude, she's sexy and smooth. A double cross spot thief, that's out for my juice, I'm feeling her in mysterious ways. That's why I stay on point like every single day. I gotta protect this place, I do it for my race, Gon' get this quick, my word is born. Who coulda did this? That snitch named Rouge. When I catch
Yo,
Yo.
are you proud of me? I unmuted without you telling me to unmute.
You did a great
So,
job.
thank you. So I actually been practicing that all day. Just make sure
You
that
did such a great job. Great job.
thank you so much, man. Just trying to be more professional in this line of work.
Yeah, in this line of
yeah.
work.
In this line of work, yeah, definitely. But how's everyone doing?
Yeah, how's everybody doing today? I know I was just here like a couple hours ago. So.
But I was not, so.
That is true.
Mhm.
Everyone say hello to Trey. Hey, Trey.
Hello. Hey, everyone. You all look great.
What's up, Trey?
What's up?
This is my username from now on. Thank you so much for following on Twitch. Oh, no, nothing.
Oh.
Oh, let me share my screen with you, actually.
That would be amazing.
That would be very helpful.
That would be very helpful.
There we go.
Oh my gosh, I can see the game.
There you go.
Universal Partnerships and Licensing. Oh my gosh.
Hey, Christopher. We're doing good. How are you doing tonight?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Night of the Wind.
What? Where am I?
Oh, God.
Oh no.
Oh, man.
No.
Ah, Citizen Plus?
Uh-oh.
Citizen Plus!
Uh-oh.
Get out of there, please.
Oh, no. I'm gonna get mind controlled.
No,
He's
please.
locked up all my stuff.
Okay, so for people who don't know,
I'll never get that
essentially
combination on my
Citizen
own.
Plus is a brainwashing program that makes it unable for you to break any rules, quote unquote.
Make sure the McFly boy is prepped for his Citizen Plus treatment by the time I finish with my husband.
Ooh.
How is Citizen Brown?
Oh,
I'm afraid
she's
it's
got
worse
Citizen Plus
than
her
we
husband.
imagined.
She's
He's
got Citizen
gone
Plus dog.
completely antisocial.
Darn.
We're using every tool at our disposal to snap him out of it. But I
No.
fear that nothing short of a
Doc.
complete personality rebuild will bring our leader back to us.
Oh, my
And
God.
it's all McFly's fault.
Unbelievable, isn't it? One teenage hooligan has brought Hill Valley to the brink of ruin. Ah, well.
So messed
Let me know when
up.
he's ready. I'll be tending to Citizen Brown.
No, this.
I gotta get out of here and rescue Doc.
Wait, what'd you say?
No, this is heavy.
I know that this is heavy. All right, let me make sure
Yeah.
I actually have you turned up a little bit more because you're a little quiet for me.
Okay. Don't want to turn me up too loud.
Yeah. Let me turn the game down just a smidge. I think I put subtitles on too, right? There were subtitles on that.
I think there was, yes. Y'all hear me okay in the chat? Am I okay?
Ah, Dad, is that you?
Who else would it be?
Where are you?
Back in the garage. What are you doing in the Citizen Plus ward?
Edna threw me in here.
Oh.
She can't do that to my son. How can I help?
Not that I'm not happy that you're here, but why are you here?
I'm looking for your mother.
Mom?
After you left, she and I had a big old fight, and, well, she went and signed herself up for a full battery of Citizen Plus treatments.
Didn't you tell her about
No!
Oh my
I tried.
God.
You know your
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna turn my
mother.
a little bit more. There we
Once
go.
she puts her mind to something, she's a regular force of nature.
Turn yourself
I
up.
figure that if I can just find
Turn
her,
Nice.
maybe I can talk her out of this foolishness.
Turn up.
Turn up. All right, there we go.
So, have you found Mom yet?
Not yet.
You wouldn't believe how many cameras they've got around here.
It's nice that you're concerned about Mom, but couldn't you come down here yourself?
Oh, I couldn't do that. I'm probably in enough trouble with the authorities already.
No, I think it's better for everyone if I stay here in my garage with my televisions and cameras.
Dad, those Citizen Plus watches are gonna turn everyone in Hill Valley into robots, starting with Citizen Brown.
Oh
I
no.
always suspected digital watches. were
Please,
evil.
Lord.
It's not the watches, Dad, it's Edna. She's completely lost it.
Citizen Edna's crazy? Oh, that's not good.
Like
Although it would explain a
suddenly
lot.
he's willing to listen to me.
Yeah.
Dad, I know this is a lot to accept, but I've got to rescue Citizen Brown so that we can go back in time and stop him from ever marrying Edna in the first place.
You're right, son. That is a lot of pressure. So let's
Oh my god.
get you ever said it. Just concentrate on getting you out of there.
Yeah, maybe that's for the best.
God. Okay.
By the way,
See if you
Emmy,
can help
are
me
we
escape
also
this loony
are we
bin?
also on YouTube?
What did you have in mind?
We should be.
I
Yeah,
don't
we're on
know.
YouTube.
Maybe override the security systems or something.
Override the what? Son, this isn't a science fiction movie.
Well,
Know anything about cracking
you sure?
combination locks?
I was gonna say,
Sorry, son. I'm more of a peeping Tom than a safecracker.
Stay close, Dad.
I'm as close as I can get, Martin.
That's not very relaxing.
Uh-oh.
Jen? Hey, Jennifer! I gotta get her attention. Hello?
What?
Let me out of here.
Sorry, sir, but Citizen Plus patients aren't allowed to exit their waiting rooms until the Citizen Plus treatment chamber has been suitably prepped for their procedure.
Oh my god.
You can't keep me in here. It's against the law.
When you signed your Citizen Plus treatment agreement, you gave the Citizen Plus ward legal approval to incarcerate you until the completion of your Citizen Plus
I
treatment.
didn't sign nothing.
Hey, could you get me a burger or something? The only food I've had today is a tofu dog.
Regrettably, sir, the rigors of the Citizen Plus treatment require you to begin the process with an empty stomach.
I didn't sign anything.
Of course you did, sir. Citizen Edna handed me the paperwork herself.
Oh my god.
Of course she did. I don't suppose you believe me if I told you that Edna forged my signature?
That's a good one, sir.
She did.
I don't suppose you believe me if I told you that Edna forged my signature?
That's a good one, sir.
that's a good
Why
one,
is all my
sir.
stuff locked in a cage?
In order to ensure that Citizen Plus patients don't injure themselves, their belongings are placed in a locked box until the completion of their Citizen Plus treatment.
Oh my
Injure themselves?
god.
It's a very intensive process. Some people can't handle it.
Can I take a look at my stuff for a second?
Why?
I want to make sure my guitar neck isn't getting bent.
What?
Come on, man. My parents spent a fortune on that thing.
Fine. Back away from the door, sir.
So dark.
There.
This
How's
is
the
very dark.
guitar?
I guess it's okay.
Good.
Hello?
What now?
What now?
Can I go visit Jennifer Parker? She's right next door.
Citizen Plus patients are not allowed to fraternize. It contaminates the
It
treatments.
contaminates it?
Doc,
Oh my god. Alright.
Dad,
How can I help, son?
I tried to peek over the guard's shoulder to get the combination, but he's too tall.
Over his shoulder? Hold on.
What?
I may have it on tape.
Zoom, enhance. Zoom, enhance.
What?
The camera was high enough to see over his shoulder.
Nice work, Dad.
The combination is 2 left, 8 right, 18 left, 32 right.
All right.
Hey, your guitar! I'm sorry I tried to throw it out.
Yeah, the guitar's pretty cool, but this is what I care about.
No fair making your dad all misty, son.
I can't plug my guitar into that. Dad,
How can I help, son?
could you let me talk to Jennifer?
Jennifer Parker?
Yeah, she's in the room next door.
Let's see, that'd be waiting room beta. Got it.
You're all patched in, son. Jennifer,
Oh,
Martin, is that you? Where are you?
I'm over here, in the camera.
Oh, Martin, aren't you in enough trouble already?
Trouble? Jen, what are you talking about?
You know, with all the drinking and the PDAs.
Jennifer,
Yo,
what's
the
wrong with
PDAs.
you? You sound strange.
I used to be strange, Martin, but thanks to my first Citizen Plus treatment,
Oh no!
I'm well on my way to becoming an average, well-adjusted teenager.
Citizen Plus. Oh no, Jen, not you too. Why's your door open?
Now that I'm finished with my Citizen Plus treatment, I'm free to go whenever I want. I'm just waiting for the nice guard to escort me out.
Jen, snap out of it. This isn't the real you. I mean, it's kind of like the real you, but not like the real you in this timeline.
Wow, that's...
I know, it sounds crazy.
I'd never call you crazy, Martin. You're just sick. I should know I used to be sick too. But now I never want to spray paint a Buick or listen to rock music ever again.
Oh my god.
Hey, do you know what time it is?
No.
Didn't they give you some kind of digital watch when you were done with all that brainwashing?
The Citizen Plus watch? I won't get one of those for another 5 or 6 treatments.
Rats. How'd you wind up in the Citizen Plus program anyway?
My dad signed me up, and it's a good thing too. I was completely out of control.
Oh my god.
Kinda liked it. Jen, this whole Citizen Plus thing is a scam. Edna's using it to take control of everyone in Hill Valley, including her husband.
You know, Citizen Edna told me you were having paranoid delusions, but I had no idea.
Rip.
So, what was your Citizen Plus treatment like anyway?
It's... Well, that's weird. I don't really remember. Must be a
Hey,
side
thank you
effect of the
so much for
treatments.
becoming a member. Welcome to the Yummy Squad.
Hey, let's go.
Let's go.
This is what we do.
Hey, on your way out, do you think you can help me break out of here?
Oh, I couldn't do that, Martin. It's against the rules.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, forget breaking out. Could you at least come visit me? It's kind of lonely in here.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to see each other until you've undergone your first Citizen Plus treatment.
Why not?
Because your gosh danged hormones are out of control, Martin.
Could you hang around for a few minutes? It's nice to have someone to talk to.
I'll be here until the guard comes for me. Then I'll really have to tell him about how you're hijacking the cameras.
Oh, come on, don't be a narc.
I'm not a narc. I'm a good citizen.
I can't plug my guitar into that.
Maybe through the intercom?
Dad,
How can I help, son?
Oh, there's an aux cable. There's an aux input on the thing. I think you have to plug your guitar into that.
Dad,
How?
stay close.
I'm as close.
I want to say that it literally said aux input.
Yeah, there it is.
Yep.
Okay, Jen, here's a little something I think you're gonna like. At least, I hope you still do.
Martin?
Jennifer.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Oh,
god, dude, no!
Martin.
You did not need to sing.
Jennifer!
He said, Jennifer.
What are you doing?
What's going on here?
I have no idea, sir. I was minding my own business when all of a sudden a horrible noise started coming out of that camera.
Well, that's not right.
Yeah, well, neither is this.
Oh!
No one scrambles my brain. You hear me? No one. I'm Jennifer Parker, rock and roller. Oh, yeah.
This is the
Right.
corniest thing on the face of the planet, and I
Yeah.
love it. Jennifer!
Jennifer.
Yeah. Jen.
No time for small talk, McFly. We need to get you disguised so we can walk out of here.
Alright.
Calvin Klein underwear? Really?
There. How do I look?
Little short for a stormtrooper, but it'll have to do. Come on!
Hey Chris, how are you doing? Hey, Boobler, how are you doing? Yeah, look at me go.
Hey,
Yeah.
what's up, everyone? I'm not in the chat, so I'm sorry.
Okay, Hotshot, what's next?
Now we rescue Citizen Brown, get the hell out of here, and get things back to the way they're supposed to be.
Whatever, just as long as I get to break some stuff. I've got a lot of pent-up hostility right now, you know?
Miss Parker,
What the?
Yeah.
I'm here to escort you to the lobby. Your father's waiting for you.
Can he wait? I was hoping that this attractive young man could take me on a tour of the facilities.
I'm afraid I really must insist, miss.
Relax, Jennifer. I've got everything under control.
Really?
Really.
Okay then. But first...
Oh, man.
What was that for?
For saving me, dummy. Let's go, officer.
You know, I'm probably gonna have to write you up for a PDA violation.
Don't bite me.
What?
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Alright, now we gotta save him. Are you the voice actor for Tails, or just someone who sounds like him? I'm not an official actor for Tails. I do Tails for Sonic and Tails are, though.
Hey,
And she does phenomenal.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
that speaker looks really familiar.
Oh.
Don't touch that!
Oh.
I need the caffeine.
I need the caffeine.
Doc!
Wow,
Jeez,
they've really got
sounds
this door
in
locked
pain.
up tight. I wonder what sick freak they've got in here. Ah!
Oh,
I should have known.
Bill Biff.
Hi,
oh,
Biff.
man. Hi, Biff.
Looks like your intercom's busted. Just as well. It'd probably be just a bunch of swearing and mixed metaphors anyway. You want out of here, big guy? Guess they don't work. Hey, Biff. Guess who your guard is? Peekaboo.
Thank you, cool guy, for following on Twitch.
You want out of here, big guy? Guess they don't work.
Disengage occipital overrides.
Do you mind? I'm trying to run a complete personality rebuild on the big man himself here.
And?
And the last thing I need is your stubby little fingers turning Hill Valley's savior into a drooling rutabaga.
Is there a problem over there, citizen?
No problem, ma'am.
Good. Let's get back to it.
Man, this is so, like, messed up.
What part of spizzy don't you understand?
Looks like a little crack between the door and the floor. I almost feel sorry for the poor guy. Almost. Hi, Biff.
Hi, Biff. Okay, there's only those two options right now.
Stop fighting it, darling. You're only hurting.
Can I have some of that? Feels like I haven't eaten in years.
No, that's Tannen's. He's not allowed to eat it until he's taken his pacification pill. We tried to give it to him an hour ago, but he still hasn't swallowed it.
Let me try. I can be pretty persuasive.
Hey, Chris.
No.
First time in a while tuning into your stream. I think last time was for Mania. Great to be back. Yeah, dude, great to have you back, Chris.
Yeah.
Looks like a little crack between the door and the floor.
Hi, Biff.
Hi, Biff. The guard says I'm not supposed to give you any food until you swallow your pill. Oh! I'd never get my hand under there. Hi, Biff. Come on, Biff, just swallow your pill.
Completely fair.
I'd never get my hand under there.
Pull it out.
I'm trying. There we go.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, Biff spit.
Oh my god.
Don't touch that! I need the caffeine.
I need the caffeine.
Don't touch that.
Don't touch that!
Oh.
I need the caffeine.
I need the caffeine.
Hey, is that a public display of affection over there?
What?
Sorry, it was just a shadow.
Stop goofing around and get back to work.
Yes, sir.
Oh, homie needs his caffeine.
Jeez, what have they been feeding Biff? Horse tranquilizers?
You, God!
Who, me?
I mean, me?
Yes, you. As you can see, that slacker of a technician is sleeping on the job again. Please be a dear and tend to the Citizen Plus
Does this
control
happen
panel,
before?
will you?
How many times has this happened?
Okay, Doc, I'm in. Now, how do I get you out of here without turning you into a vegetable?
Are you having problems with the controls, citizen?
Jeez, where's the off button on this thing? Hey, an equalizer. At least, I think it's an equalizer. Volume.
Volume slider.
Finally, a word I can understand. Okay, that moved him a few inches. Maybe I can blast him right out the door. I used to think she was a little annoying, but now she's just plain evil.
What are you doing over there, citizen?
I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
Sorry, Wi-Fi went. Yeah, Wi-Fi went down.
Oh, no worries. You're good, man. I understand.
Okay.
What are you doing in here?
Looking for the bathroom?
The next scheduled bathroom break isn't for another 158 minutes.
Right. Oh.
Right.
Right.
I don't know what kind of movies they're showing Doc, but I don't think he's enjoying them. I hope this thing's as powerful in this reality as it is in mine. Jeez, he looks miserable.
Hey, Slytherin 90, how you doing?
Optics.
Slider on. Hey, what's up?
Olfactory. I think I know what that means.
What the?
Looks like the aroma tanks have clogged themselves again.
Oh, thank you. I hadn't noticed that. Come on, make yourself useful.
Do I sound quiet to you guys? There we go. I got my mic turned up pretty high. Turn up a little higher. There we go.
I'm sorry about the delay, dear. This'd go a lot easier if you just gave up this madness about time machines and altering the past.
Oh,
You
God.
should concentrate on the future.
There is no future for us.
You won't think that in a few more hours.
How's your night?
And,
It's going okay.
please,
How was your night, excellent
Think
boy?
about the consequences of your actions.
Me?
Oh,
You're the one threatening the social order of Hill Valley with your crazy time machine talk.
Hey, Doc, let's get ready to blow this joint.
What was that? You! What are you doing?
Getting my friend out of here, you nutcase.
Oh no!
Okay, that was a little less dramatic than I had expected. Whoa! Let's go, Your Honor.
What? I can't hear you!
You're welcome.
We saved him! Are you there, Trey?
Yay!
Okay.
Let's go.
Can you see the game?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Sorry, I was staying quiet.
No, you're good. And that's the power of rock. That's right, Catherine.
That's right. It's the power of love. Huey Lewis.
That's right.
That's right. Why they run like that?
I do not know.
What do we do now?
Now we wait for the guards to clear out so we can make a break for your time machine.
Hey, it's my mom. Hey.
Don't talk to her. She can give us away.
What the heck was Edna doing to you back there?
She was trying to rebuild my personality from the ground up, erasing the parts she didn't like.
Harsh.
Wow.
Oh,
Shouldn't we go help?
sounds like my boyfriend in middle school.
Change history. None of this will ever happen.
Sounds like every girlfriend I've had.
Literally, I dated this guy in middle school that was like, I'll date you, but
Where is
only
the
if you
DeLorean
pretend
anyway?
that you don't like
I have the
Sonic
right
and
code to
Disney.
my
I was
secret
like,
lab in
bro,
Clayton Ravine.
I'm not doing that.
Clayton Ravine, as in
Really? Those are like selling points, bro. What's wrong with
Yeah.
those?
Clara's kind of supposed to be your wife, so yeah.
Fascinating.
Oh, my dad. No offense, Your Honor, but why'd you marry Edna anyway? She's kind of crazy.
Yes, now. But back when we were first dating, her madness was tempered by an ironclad sense of right and wrong. At least, that's how it seemed to me at the time.
Mom, Dad, no!
They'll be fine. Once we repair the time stream, none of this will ever have happened.
I guess you're right.
Looks like the coast is clear.
What's your favorite movie? Back to the Future.
Let's go fix the DeLorean.
I'm afraid I'll have to do that without you, Martin.
Why?
Well,
What's your
from what little I understand of
second
time travel,
favorite?
if you help me rebuild a time
My
machine,
second
your
favorite
presence
movie
in the repair
is
efforts
Tangled.
could cause some sort of
Yeah.
temporal paradox
Okay.
after we return to 1931.
So what am I supposed to do? Just hang out here in Bizarro Hill Valley until you fix the time machine?
Exactly. But don't worry, if things work out according to plan, you won't even notice I'm gone.
You know, for a second there, you sounded almost as confusing as the real Doc.
See? We're making progress already. See you soon, Martin.
Good luck, Your Honor.
Oh, and you might want to stay off the streets for a few seconds.
Stay off the street.
So he's
Citizen
gonna go.
Brown?
He's gonna go fix the time machine.
Emmett?
He's not coming back, you know.
Oh!
What are you talking about?
Emmett. Without me to guide him, he's almost useless.
Man!
Before I found him, he was a miserable failure who never finished anything. But with me to inspire him, look at what we've built!
That's so harsh.
You've really...
Yeah, you've inspired him all
Yes.
right. Inspired him to turn Hill Valley into a bunch of uptight dorks.
I wouldn't expect a delinquent like you to understand.
You think you've inspired Doc? I'll have you know that without you, Emmett Brown is destined to build a time-traveling DeLorean and a flying time train.
Preposterous. Emmett couldn't even build a dog feeder without me to guide him.
Why?
He did that too. Not the only inspiration in Doc's life, you know. In my timeline, he married one of the sweetest women of the 19th century.
Sweetness. Yeah. Emmett needs discipline to
How are
stay
you today,
focused.
Emmy? I'm doing
He's
good,
so
Ronald. How are
easily
you?
distracted.
Okay, Your Honor. Starting to get a little concerned here.
It worked! Ha-ha! 1 second I'm in the present, the next I'm 6 months in the past. Amazing!
6 months? It took you 6 months to repair the time machine?
6 months, my family fortune, and a sketchy deal with a gang of Libyan nationals. But it was all worth it for this moment.
Emmett, don't do this. You need help.
Oh, blow it out your exhaust, poor dear. Now that I've escaped into the past, your pack of divorce lawyers can't... Martin, how long have you been waiting for me?
A couple of minutes, maybe?
That's curious. I sent the repair time circuits to arrive only a couple of seconds after I left. Oh, well, I'm sure there's no need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuits. Here.
What's this?
Just got inside the
Go for
bus.
our trip.
Nice.
We can't have you traipsing around 1931 in that ridiculous outfit.
Wait, our trip?
You didn't think I was going to let you erase the worst mistake of my life without my help, did you?
Oof. Right in front of her.
Fine, leave.
Good.
Thanks for asking, Emmy. You never fail with your portrayal tales. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Time circuit set for August 26, 1931.
All right, we're
You
going
ready
back to
go,
the
Your Honor?
30s.
Call me, Doc.
What are you playing? We're playing Back to the Future, the game.
By Telltale.
Yeah, by Telltale. Oh, it's such a relief.
This is where I last saw him. You, teenage
Right.
you. You were headed this way, arm in arm with Edna.
Ugh, luckily, my erstwhile wife was never the type to kiss on the first date. If we work fast and stay focused, we can see to it that our relationship never moves beyond the hand-holding stage. Well, will you look at that? The old town theater.
What about it?
I haven't thought about this place in years. The missus made me tear it down back in '71. Said the movies were corrupting the younger generation.
Oh my
It was
god.
all nonsense, of course.
Jeez, everything?
Countless evenings
Everything's bad. No dogs, no movies.
Everything's bad.
Say,
Any entertainment's bad.
enemy, why you
It's
dirty
crazy.
rabbit, no good yellow-bellied stool. Never did manage to see Frankenstein, though.
But you're going to. That's what we're here for, remember?
Right, of course. The film that was supposed to set off a chain reaction in my imagination, inspire me with a notion that would launch my scientific career.
You've still got no memory of what that notion was?
How could I? It happened in the brain of a different Emmett Brown. An Emmett Brown now erased by the shifting sands of time. Luckily for us, I do know something about my own brain, having lived in it for the past 70+ years. Once we get my younger self re-inspired by that movie, nothing will distract him from his proper... Great Scott, will you look at that?
The town square?
It's just like I remember it, only dirtier. Oh, the old courthouse.
Come on now, Doc, you need to go inside and check it out. First rule of time travel, Doc, never allow your other self to catch sight of you. It could cause reality to collapse or something.
You mean?
Right behind you. Don't peek. Go on. I'll let you know when you're gone. And don't forget, you're Carl Sagan.
The billions and billions guy?
The suspected arsonist.
Huh?
Just go with it.
The suspected arsonist. Alright. Let's see. Okay, let's get back into it. Finally back in the 30s.
No.
Thank God. Back to that goofy walk.
Yep. Look at that strut. Why? Walk straight. It looks like he's two-stepping.
It does look like that.
Michael, you do show up at the oddest moments. Where have you been hiding?
Oh, you know, here and there. You're a little hard to pin down yourself.
Doesn't
I've been
actually
looking for you
like
last
say any
night,
of those
but-
I
things.
believe I was off entertaining a beautiful
That's
lady.
funny.
You know, I never really got a chance to thank you.
Well, I'm sure you would have escaped Kid on your own.
Hey, that's you, Eddie.
Oh, sure, I'm grateful for that, but
You
I'm
do.
talking about Edna. It's funny to think of now, but
the,
until that crisis, I actually thought Edna and I disliked one another. Imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, girls are great and all, but don't get carried away. The thing is, you shouldn't let Edna distract you from, you know, the business at hand. Finishing your project for the expo and going to see Frankenstein.
Oh, sure. I'm far too busy for movies these days.
But,
And as for my project, it's practically done.
the rocket car?
The rocket car? Boy, are you out of date. I've junked a rocket car.
But...
more trouble than it's worth. I'll never figure out a propulsion system that does what I want it to do. And besides, its social utility is practically non-existent.
You'll figure it out, Emmett. You only need a bolt of inspiration, that's all. Maybe if you went to a...
The mental alignment meter is a much more worthy project.
The what?
It was Edna's idea, and she's really been cracking the whip to get me to complete it in time for the expo.
Emmett, I'm a little confused here. What day is it?
Why, it's opening day. The opening day of the expo. Which reminds me, I'd better skedaddle back to the lab. If Edna catches me dawdling, there'll be heck to pay. Catch you around, Corleone.
Have a good
Number
night,
12.
Alum.
Doc?
Man, I struggled to say that.
Yeah, have a good night.
Alright, Alum. Have a good one. I'm purposely walking like this. He'll make it there eventually. Marty's got the moves.
Oh, we're 2 months late.
He's got the
Expo's
moves.
about to start, and teenage you is already in over his head with Edna.
I always did have a tendency to plunge into things.
Let's plunge into the DeLorean and get to the right date.
No, it's far too risky. Remember how I was late picking you up in '86?
Yeah?
That should have been a tip-off. Something is horribly wrong with the time circuits, and the problem appears to be getting worse. If we try to jump now, we could find ourselves stranded in the Cenozoic age. Or worse, the Mesozoic.
Then we're stuck?
For the time being, I'll look into the problem and see what I can do. In the meantime, you can go to work on the other problem.
Right. I'll go to the lab and see if I can talk teenage you out of...
Impossible. If young me is already as infatuated as you say, you're not going to be able to talk him out of anything. Believe me, I remember. Better to focus on the more clear-headed half of the couple.
Edna, where can I find her?
Where do you think?
Oh, that makes sense.
The DeLorean should still function adequately as a means of conveyance in the first 3 dimensions.
Hill Valley High School. Look, it's the guy that ran the speakeasy.
My soon-to-be ex-future
Not
wife.
the guy who ran the speakeasy, but he was the guy at the
Well, I
speakeasy
really have to
who
talk
tried to
to
fight
her.
me.
I mean, couldn't you just hang out until you fix the time circuits and... I'll talk to her.
I'll talk to her. Alright.
Better get the DeLorean out of sight before someone...
Hey, you! Quit blocking the drive! All Car of the Future contestants need to report to the North Tent.
Why not? Good luck.
Hey, Brave, how are you doing?
Oh, Arthur McFly.
Yeah, here he is. Sorry.
Hey, Artie.
Some other
Officer.
time.
Officer?
Right. Don't blow your cover.
Will you please keep your mind on the task at hand?
Can't talk right now.
Are you often available to voice dub in some comics? I'm a pretty relatively busy person. I have a lot of stuff. So I always accept emails. If you want to email me at vamejones@gmail.com. If you want to email me information about your project, that's totally fine, and I encourage you to do so. But that does not guarantee that I will have time to do it.
Spell it B-R-O-W-N. It's not exactly an obscure name.
So mean.
I still don't see it on the list. I'm sorry.
Oh, for the love... Let me try this one more time. This is the Hill Valley Science Expo, right?
First annual.
Indeed. The purpose of our fair is to showcase cutting-edge technology.
That's right. And to burnish Hill Valley's reputation as a forward-thinking community.
And yet, you want to exclude the maker of the most revolutionary breakthrough of all.
It's not that I want to, but... Oh, dear.
Sorry.
Mr. Corleone, you do pop up at the oddest times. What are you doing here?
Breaking up you and Emmett.
I need to...
Whatever it is, I hope you don't have to deal with Mr. Stonewall here.
Whatever it
His
is.
sole function seems to be preventing people from accomplishing their business.
Young
Honestly,
Edna's
with him
kind of
keeping the
cute.
books, it's a
Too bad
wonder
she's
the
nuttier
Talon
than
gang got as
squirrel
far as they
poop.
did.
I know. Like she's actually
you
not
seen
so
Emmett?
bad in the past.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just now, in the town square.
Oh, then you've heard all about his big breakthrough, the mental alignment meter. Isn't it exciting? And to think he didn't even realize the import of his discovery until I pointed it out to him. I've never known anyone like him, so oblivious to his own potential.
I kind of wanted to talk to you about Emmett and his potential.
Funny, I didn't spot it myself at first. In fact, for the longest time, I thought I didn't even like him.
Yeah. You know, those gut instincts are important. If you dislike him right off the bat.
Oh, but I didn't know him then. Now I know him inside and out.
Yeah, but...
I appreciate your concerns, Mr. Corleone, but I can take care of myself. I know what I'm looking for in a man, and it so happens Emmett fits the bill to a T. That's Emmett Brown. Rhymes with clown, which I'm beginning to think you are.
Ouch.
Just a simple mix-up, I'm sure.
Which Back
I've
to
no
the Future
doubt
is your
of
favorite?
that.
The first one.
Yeah.
You said that Emmett fits your bill of requirements for a man.
Yes?
What would that list be exactly?
You'd make a good reporter, Mr. Corleone, you know that? Well, his physical appearance for one thing. Emmett may not be Clark Gable, but he cleans up surprisingly well. I gave him my grandfather's white suit to wear at the expo. Oh, you should see him in it. He looks positively radiant.
Looks good in a suit. Got it.
And he's completely devoted to me. That's important. I've got no time or tolerance for playboys.
Faithful as a Labrador. Check.
Thirdly, and most important,
Yes?
well, his mind, of course. It's brilliant, and it's virtuous through and through. His own mind map shows him to be a model citizen.
Good brain. I see. And if it turned out that you were mistaken about any of these qualities...
Say, what's your game?
Just curious. Just trying to understand the female mind.
Well, understand this. I'm not some faint-hearted girl who'd run away at the first hint of trouble. I've made a big investment in Emmett. Not money, but I've sunk all my ambitions into him. I'd have to be thoroughly disillusioned before I'd call it quits with Emmett. Got it?
Uh-huh.
Now, Mr. Cub Reporter, is there anything else?
Rather hard for me to picture Emmett as a chick magnet.
A chick magnet.
A guy who gets the girls, motors running.
Motors?
Who makes them, you know.
You mean a chic?
Yeah.
Well, it's a matter of taste, I suppose, but when he's properly pomaded and decked out in my grandfather's white suit, Emmett just glows. Makes my heart flutter a bit just to picture him.
You say you know Emmett as a model citizen, but you don't know him as well as I do. Did you know he once cheated some Libyans out of plutonium?
Plutonium? What would Libyans want with plutonium? I'm sure he had a very good reason. Emmett's mind map demonstrates conclusively his brain is oriented toward virtue.
This one time, to power one of his science experiments, Emmett hijacked a train.
Please, there hasn't been a train hijacking in Hill Valley since the days of Mad Dog Tannen.
Emmett's done a lot of shady things in his time. My vice principal warned me to stay away from him.
Your vice principal sounds like a dolt.
Man, okay.
So you say Emmett only has eyes for you?
Okay.
Absolutely. It's almost embarrassing how devoted he is to me.
That's so mean!
It's good to hear he's finally settling down.
Yes.
Oh my gosh!
Settling down?
You know, ready to
Imagine
stop
being
playing
faithful
the
being
field, as it were.
embarrassing.
Yeah!
Oh, you're joking.
But I can't help feeling sorry for him.
Who?
All of Emmett's other girls, now that he's with you.
Please, I think I know Emmett by now. There are no other girls.
I wonder what's gonna happen to Emmett's little black book.
Little black book?
Oh, it's legendary. That's what enabled Emmett to become the, Valentino of Hill Valley High. Gee, I wonder if he'd let me have it.
You must think I'm pretty gullible, Mr. Corleone.
What the heck is this mental alignment meter of Emmett's?
Oh, it's an absolutely revolutionary invention! Measures a person's affinities, what he's attracted to, what he's repulsed by, that sort of thing.
Interesting. And it really works?
Well, of course! What's the point of inventing something that doesn't work? Or, anyway, it works well enough for my purposes.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well, then.
Hey, Audie. You seen my Oriole?
You mean this?
Yeah, thanks.
She gets to come and go freely, and I'm forced to wait. I love it.
And you said she's not that bad in the past. She wasn't that bad in the past before this episode. In this episode now, 2 months have already passed since they started dating. And that's when all of the bad stuff starts happening. Like, the second they start dating, that's when she starts changing.
Yeah.
Wait, are you there, Trey?
I am.
Okay.
To all who approach these
Can you hear me?
hallowed halls,
Yeah, I can hear
I
you.
bid thee welcome. To all who approach these hallowed halls, I bid thee welcome. To all who... Oh, hiya, kid. Say, aren't you the fellow who...
Got you to turn on Kid Tannen? You bet.
You look younger without your mustache. That was a dirty trick, you know, making me think Kid had gone and iced Audie.
I'm sorry, but it was the only way I could...
Forget about it. I'm trying to. Yesterday's in the past. That's my motto. You gotta live for today.
Right.
So what are you doing down here anyway? Do you wish to pull the levers that control the future? At the expo, silly. Technology for a better tomorrow and all that.
Oh, yeah, that's actually why I'm here. So, who are you supposed to be?
Don't you know your Homer? I am Techni Muse of Progress. You can tell by the lightning bolts.
Must have slept through that class.
I'm supposed to be a goddess-like. I'm the one who inspires all the great men who make the discoveries. And women, too. Leave us not forget Madame Curie.
I never would. So, you work for the expo?
Yeah, ain't it a kick? I greet all the important guests. And on the final day, I get to bestow the golden sundial on the winning contestant.
Listen, I've got a proposal for you. I have this friend, right?
No dice. I'm only seeing Audie now.
It's not like that. See, my friend's in a relationship with Edna Strickland.
Oh, poor schmuck. I wouldn't wish her on anyone.
Oh,
you see where I'm
man.
coming from. He won't listen to reason, but I thought she might call it off if she thought he and you were, you know.
Ah, you are an evil imp, ain't ya?
Sometimes a guy's got to resort to underhanded tricks. What do you say?
Sorry.
Oh,
Edna might be a pill, but if I play dirty tricks on every dame who disapproves of me, well, I'd play a lot of dirty tricks. Besides, such stunts are beneath the dignity of Techni, Muse of Progress.
so Artie's working for the expo too, huh?
Oh, Artie's doing swell. The papers made a big deal of him testifying against Kid. People have been beating down his door ever since the trial. The expo's darn lucky they could get him.
How's Kid's trial going?
Slowly. You know what they say. The wheels of justice grind slowly, but infinitely fine.
Except in Hill Valley, where they don't move at all.
What?
Nothing, it's just, you know, something I heard once. So no regrets about turning him in?
None at all. I should have known better than to take up with him in the first place. But what can I say? I was dumb. I let myself get taken in by his charm.
Charm? Look, my friend Emmett really needs help.
The one who's going out with Edna Strickland? You're darn right he needs help.
I'm not asking you to actually seduce him. Just make her think that you two have a thing going. It'll drive her crazy.
I guess it would.
So...
I wouldn't do that to another girl unless I was good and mad at her. And besides, it might tarnish my image as a muse.
Techni, Muse of Progress. Not a bad gig.
Audie got it for me.
Hey,
It's
Jordan,
my
how are you
entree
doing?
into
Thank you so much.
respectability.
Hey, what's up,
Artie's
everyone?
job?
Oh, he's a real high muckety-muck at the expo. He's in charge of all the money and the hiring and firing.
Hey, not bad.
You're telling me, and super respectable too. It's a real relief for him to have a job where the boss never pulls a gun on him.
Whose idea was it to put a science and technology expo in Hill Valley?
Beats me. Audie says it's all bred in circuses. But I ain't seen a single clown yet today.
It's good to see that you and Artie are both doing okay.
We're more than okay. And if things keep going the way they're going, we may be more than just friends before you know it.
Well, don't get too serious too fast.
Nah, we're keeping things casual, for now.
Good. I'm sure Grandma will appreciate that.
Guy.
Guy.
It's not as nice as my truck back in '86. Jeez, I hope I still have a truck back in '86. Ahem.
Back again, Mr. Corleone? What can I help you with?
I was thinking. I found out about Trixie Trot. Apparently they made her some sort of queen of the festival. Techni, the Muse of Progress.
They didn't. Well, they said this expo would give Hill Valley a reputation. I didn't realize this is what they meant.
What have you got against Trixie?
It's
So
the
mean.
idea
Jeez.
of it. Allowing our city to be represented by a woman like that. I
Oh
won't
my
stand
God.
for it. As a socially conscious citizen, I demand you discharge that muse.
Trixie? What's wrong with her?
Oh, she's hardly qualified for an honorific post at a public event.
Look, lady, she fits the costume. She's an American citizen, and she managed to memorize all her lines. What more qualifications do you want?
Why is he talking like that?
I do
These
not
people
know.
are impossible.
More qualifications.
Why do you want to get Trixie fired?
One simply can't allow women like that to attain positions of respect in society. It creates a very bad precedent for the future.
Man.
But try telling it to this poor sap. She's got him completely steamrolled. That's how they operate.
That's how they operate.
Still, I could get her discharged if I had the goods on her. No doubt a woman like that has left a trail of scandal, and I'd find it if I were still a reporter. But I haven't got time to do the legwork now. I'm too busy with Emmett and his invention.
Oh my god, okay.
So you wouldn't hesitate to get Trixie fired from her job?
If I had the goods on her. She's obviously got her employer completely bamboozled. The only way to snap him out of his spell would be to show him something really shocking.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well, then. How about you? Have you got any questions for me?
No.
Then kindly let me pass.
I'm afraid I can't. Until I've located your registration form.
Oh, this is absurd!
Cue ball.
It's cue ball.
Oh, jeez, this guy again.
Funny, I was gonna say the same thing. Shouldn't you be in jail with the rest of Kid's gang?
I was, but then an opportunity availed itself and I
sang like a canary.
I prefer to think of it as exhibiting an admirable sense of self-preservation.
Will you be playing piano for Trixie later?
Nah.
Why not?
Cause little Miss Goody Two-Shoes thinks she's too respectable for cue ball these days.
You seem kind of angry about Trixie.
Angry? Listen, kid, me and Trixie go way back. I know stuff about her that even Kid doesn't know. Stuff that curl your socks.
Why are his teeth green?
Oh, yeah. And now to see
I was
her
saying the same
prancing around
thing.
the place, making like a stink don't smell.
That's
it just,
weird.
Well,
Yeah, I just noticed
it
that.
just cheeses me off, you know?
It just cheeses me off.
It just cheeses
So what's
me
so,
off, you know?
toe curling about Trixie's past?
Yeah, like I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, come on.
No.
Tell you what, I'll tell you something embarrassing about me first.
Like what?
Well, under the influence of alcohol, my mom made a pass at me.
Ooh. All right, Junior, you win. That was pretty embarrassing. Almost as embarrassing as this.
Is that Trixie?
Yep.
She's not wearing much.
No kidding. She did a lot of these artistic postcards a few years ago. I got a whole set of them.
Can I, have one?
I don't know. You ain't gonna do nothing bad with it, are you?
Hey, I promise. I'll only use it for the greater good.
Wow. Okay.
Hey, what's with your teeth?
Oh, I can actually ask him.
Teeth?
Yeah, they're green.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Seriously, man, what's going on with your teeth?
It's nothing. Nothing. Oh, crap.
What's wrong?
What is that? What is that?
These.
Dr. Frinkle's algae cakes?
A crate of them fell off the truck while I was unloading it, and I just can't stop eating them. How was I to know they turned my teeth green?
Well, the algae part might have been a clue.
Please don't rat me out, Artie, okay? I really need this job.
No problem, but you better let me keep the cakes.
Sure thing, pal.
Have you heard from Kid lately?
We're not exactly on speaking terms these days, on account of our varying degrees of incarceration.
What kind of stuff have they got you hauling here?
How the heck would I know? Electro this, robo that, dynamo the other. It's all Greek to me. You talk funny, mister.
You talk funny, mister. I hate to do it.
You might want to take a look at this.
Why in the world would I be interested in... Oh, what have we here? Oh, sir! Mr. McFly! It appears your muse has been inspiring more than progress.
Trixie? Oh, no, no, no. What are you doing with a dirty postcard?
What is she doing in a dirty postcard? I swear, Mr. McFly, if that doesn't convince you that Trixie Trotter is unfit to represent Hill
I
Valley...
don't need you to lecture me about who I can or can't hire, Miss Strickland. Trixie's darn good at what she does. I don't care if she was once the winsome wench of Winnipeg. Her past doesn't matter to... Trixie?
What is it, Audie?
You know I don't like to pry, but what state did you grow up in?
Province, Manitoba. Why?
Not even an American.
See, darling, the charter specifically states that the Expo's hostess must be a U.S. citizen, so if you're really a Canadian...
I'm being fired? You're firing me?
Oh. I don't want to.
Here, take it back.
Well, I'm glad somebody's listening to reason.
Ooh, here we go.
Let's talk.
We're not fading away, so that's good.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'll make that blue-nosed Betty eat her heart out.
That's great. I got it all planned out. When Emmett shows
But
up...
we gotta do it my way.
Huh?
I'm no good with improvising, and I ain't gonna memorize no lines. But I was in this play once. The Parlor Maid's Predicament. I figure I could lift a scene from that.
Okay.
Only, I need a few props.
Why am I not surprised?
Some furs, a big diamond. It doesn't have to be real, understand?
That makes it easier.
And something from this friend of yours, Emmett. Has he got a photo album?
I don't know. Probably.
Better bring it to me.
Furs, a diamond, and Emmett's photo album. And then?
Sit back and watch the fur fly.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, let's get to Emmett's lab. Trixie is really cute. Yeah, she is really cute.
Yeah. I like her accent.
Me too.
Ah, good. You're back. Give me the full report.
She says she likes you because you've got a virtuous mind, you look good in a suit, and you're completely faithful to her.
Damn, she's got me dead to rights. Well, you'll just have to find a way to change her mind. I'll be here if you need any help. Do you need any help?
Any idea what your teenage self is doing right now?
Unless I miss my guess, he's in the garage frantically working on his latest invention and cursing because he can't quite get it to work. There!
I think I'm starting to get a plan.
Good. Tell me. No, no! After all, it's my history we're talking about. If I learn how you're planning on altering it, my resolve may weaken.
Alright, I need to get to Emmett's lab.
The brown place is on Riverside Drive. Way too far to go on foot. I wonder how Doc's coming with the DeLorean.
Oh.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Have you figured out what's wrong with the time circuits?
Not sure. Possibly. It seems to me to be a simple wiring issue, but I'm double-checking to make sure. All the basic equipment appears to be functional.
Any chance I could borrow the DeLorean? I want to drop in on young you at the lab.
Well, I don't know. The time circuits...
Listen, I promise I won't take it to 88.
Even so, I'm worried about letting it out of my sight while it's still behaving unpredictably. Tell you what, I'll take it on a test drive 1 minute into the past. If it passes the test, I'll let you borrow it.
It worked, didn't it?
I'm afraid not. In fact, the discrepancy appears to be getting worse. I arrived 6 hours ago.
Oh, too bad.
I didn't want to risk undoing any of the work you've done thus far, so I kept out of sight. But the time lag wasn't entirely a waste. I stopped by the hardware store and bought the parts for a chronometric analyzer.
A what?
A diagnostic device. See, I plug it into the time circuits and set them to cycle. When the green light goes off, I should have the data I'll need to understand the scope of the problem.
Hey, no driving the exhibits off the lot!
Looks like you'll have to find another set of wheels if you want to get to the lab.
Okay.
By the way, sorry if I'm not talking that much. Again,
It's okay.
pretty invested.
Are you invested? I understand.
Nice rock. But I can't reach it.
My future wouldn't be built so shoddily.
Hi, Miss Strickland. I was just...
Break what you like, Mr. Corleone. It's no skin off my nose. Just
Man.
away from Emmett's booth. Speaking of whom, I'd better go see what's keeping him.
I'll go check on him for you. I was just heading there anyway.
No, you weren't. The last thing he needs is another distraction at the 11th hour.
But...
Tut, tut. Not another word. I've got the rest of the day all mapped out.
Miss Strickland!
I'm sorry, I don't recognize you. Heavens, you shaved off your hair, but... Carl Sagan?
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
I'm not sure it would be seemly for me to be seen in the company of an alleged arsonist.
I think it may be in your best interest. You see...
Let's go somewhere where we can talk privately.
Go. I'll keep her occupied till you get back.
Oh man. Okay, let's see.
Nice rock. But I can't reach it.
Pleasant dreams, Hill Valley. And the Expo would like to remind you that you can find everything you need to transform your dreams into reality.
Okay. Okay. It's a lot of voices.
Taken care of. 1895 is sweet.
Perfect.
Pleasant dreams, Hill Valley. And the Expo would like to remind you that you can find everything you need to transform your dreams into reality at Hal's Hardware. Hal's Hardware, serving our fair city since 1895. And after the rain, what else? An artificial rainbow, reassuring all the good people of Hill Valley that their needs are taken care of. And life
can't reach it.
Oh, that's dumb.
The century looks bright for our fair metropolis. Jump with us 50 years into the future for a peek at Hill Valley circa 1981. Courtesy of Hal's Hardware and the collective imagination of mankind. Could this be our venerable town square? Yes, indeed. Though the form looks strange and new, the function remains the same as ever. But where are all the people? Why, they're underground. A network of burrows extends a mile into the earth. giving
What?
future Hill
They're
Valley
predicting
10
the
million
future,
citizens
but it's, like,
plenty of
terrible.
space to
Oh.
work, play, and raise their families. Of course, our residents will want to venture forth into the fresh air occasionally. And what better excursion than a pleasure ride in the
Occasionally.
super train of tomorrow?
I stole the train, so it's not working. Third button.
Agricultural advances will make it a breeze to feed our burgeoning population. Tired of waiting for Mother Nature to do her job? Just press a button. Presto! An artificial rainstorm drenches the valley's thirsty crops. And after the rain, what else? An artificial rainbow, reassuring all the good people of Hill Valley that their needs are taken care
It
of.
literally like
and
won't let me
life
grab it right
is
there.
sweet.
That's so dumb.
That's weird.
I know I have to get that though.
I wonder if that has a massage setting. I wish the courthouse did look like that in 1981. Nice rock.
Interesting.
But I can't reach it.
Okay, well.
Oh, he's T-posing. Wait, no, he's not.
Wait,
I
what?
thought the thing behind him, like,
Hey, buddy.
Oh,
you see
good.
the pillar?
He's back.
I thought that was his arms.
Stand
out.
That's what
I'm stupid.
That's really
It's
funny.
not as nice as my truck back in '86.
Do you see it though?
Jeez.
I didn't see
Like in the
that.
background?
The
No.
truck
The
back
guy?
in '86.
So you see the guy on the staircase? And you see like the pillar?
Yeah.
Like for a split second, it looked like his arms were T-posing.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it though. That's really funny.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was cue ball.
Or I could just be tired and delirious as per
that,
usual.
You know, that's also a possibility. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's all good.
Now that I've got my bitchin' train / skateboard, I don't need the DeLorean to get around
Oh,
town.
okay.
Oh, I'm literally gonna take the skateboard. Okay, well I didn't know that.
Look, like you just didn't have to say skateboard.
Hang on, Emmett.
No, I gotta
Hope
say
you're ready for a big
bitchin'.
breakup.
Dude.
Emmett?
Oh!
Thanks again for your assistance, Detective Parker.
Detective? What the hell is Kid doing here?
Nothing criminal, I assure you. I was just getting a mind map of Mr. Tannen for our exhibition at the Expo. The authorities wouldn't allow me to stage a demonstration of the mental alignment meter with a violent felon, but this little baby is just as good. Okay, let's see, now what's next? Check the stew, sort the maps. Ooh, I almost forgot that.
Edna really is cracking the whip, isn't she?
Well, yes, but she's got my best interests at heart. Without her, I can get so distracted. Did she send you down here to check up on me?
Yeah, she wanted to come herself, but...
She's busy too, I know. Well, you're a poor substitute for Edna's lovely features, but make yourself at home. Thanks. No thanks are necessary. Without you, I'd never be where I am now, in love with the woman of my dreams, and a mere 6 hours from my first public triumph as a scientist. Wait a minute, 6 hours? Jumping Jehoshaphat, I'm running out of time!
If I'm gonna take Emmett's mind map, I better replace it with another one. How does the mental alignment thing work?
Here, I'll show you.
Hey!
The test subject wears this mind mapping helmet, which probes the brain by measuring fluctuations in skin conductance and electrical resistance on the surface of the parietal lobe.
Uh-huh.
When I turn on the mind mapping helmet with this radio switch, the subject is exposed to a series of visual stimuli intended to provoke a series of positive or negative responses, as indicated by these lights on the helmet.
Hey, is that?
As the responses are recorded, they're relayed to this special typewriter, which prints out a punch card that represents the subject's mind map.
All I see is a bunch of holes.
Well, to you, maybe. But to our mental alignment meter, this mind map is nothing less than a peek into your subconscious. Observe as I place your mind map into the MAM.
Is that machine calling me a slacker?
No, your own physiological responses did.
That's funny.
What's this?
The mind map cards from the dozens of subjects I've tested during the last few weeks. I've got to get them sorted before the expo begins.
Why?
Edna's got this grand scheme to catalog all of Hill Valley citizens by their mental alignment. Isn't that cute?
Not really. What's this typewriter do again?
During a mental alignment test, it takes messages from the mind map helmet and turns them into punch cards. Like the one for Mr. Tannen over there.
Seems complicated.
Actually, it was all rather easy to put together. Once Edna gave me the idea.
Sounds to me like you should be working on harder problems then.
What? Sorry, I've got to get back to work.
What's this?
That's a can of used motor oil, rocket fuel waste, and assorted chemical sludge left over from my abandoned rocket car.
Gross.
Accounting doesn't it?
Oh, man.
How goes the bacteria farm?
Not so hot. The bacteria have kind of gotten out of control. I had to put a clamp on the nitrogen tube to keep the stench from flooding the lab.
Hey there, you stinky little bacteria.
Hmm.
Ew.
Oh.
So I have to, like, basically trick him into making him seem like a bad person.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the whole goal.
I know that.
It's just
That's John
trying
Wilkes Booth,
to
the guy that shot Lincoln.
do that
So
seems a little
I guess he's
cryptic.
supposed to be a negative figure.
Yeah. So let's make it smell better in here.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, that smells much better.
But not enough. Let's put some music on.
Ah, that's the stuff.
According to Emmett, this thing prints out.
My favorite song.
Yeah, it's a good song.
It is a good song.
It's Danny Parker. He's a cop, so I guess he's supposed to get a positive response from model citizens.
I do gotta go use the restroom for just a second. I should be right back relatively soon, though.
Ew.
Alright, don't have too much fun without me. Hashtag Team Trey.
get the mean and stony stare. If I'm never successful, it won't be too stressful, 'cause I don't care. They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care.
I don't know who that is, but he's clearly a Tannen, so I guess he's a negative figure.
So we gotta make him like it.
Ah.
That's why I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what people think of me. I'm happy, go lucky, then say I am plucky, so jolly and carefree. I don't care. I don't care if I do get the mean and stony stare. If I'm never successful, it won't be.
I remember that picture from Edna's apartment in 1986. It's a kid and a relative of Edna, so it's probably a positive figure.
Alright. Let's take that down to a red. Good night, Chad. Good night, Dark Sonic.
Hello.
Have a great night. Thanks so much for tuning in. Oh, was that it?
According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps. Nothing happened.
Well, that button advances the slides during the mind mapping test. It only works while the test is running.
So did it print?
Mind if I...
Go ahead.
Hooligan.
Ah, that'd be Mr. Needleman's card. I'll just put this in the stack with the other hooligans.
What about the one I just printed? Or what about the one I was just doing, conducting? I just did that test. I don't know if it gave it to me. Give me a second, you guys. I actually have to step away for just a moment. I will be right back, you guys. Just give me a few minutes.
Edna likes Emmett when he's cleaned up. I wonder if she'll like him in his usual sloppy state.
I'm back, guys. Thank you so much for your patience. Trey, are you here?
Yeah, I am. What's
Hey,
up?
sorry, I didn't mean to like disappear while you disappeared as well, but a bunch of stuff suddenly happened, including
Oh, no, that's
food. I have a burrito.
You have a burrito.
I have
Nice.
a burrito.
I'm actually jealous. What the heck?
It's quite delicious.
Can I also have a burrito?
When you come over here, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Cool. Alright.
If I'm gonna take Emmett's mind map, I better replace it with another one. This button only works while the mind map test is active.
Well, yeah, I could have sworn.
According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps.
Okay, I guess I'll just do that now.
I don't want to get that covered in any messy oil. Hey, Emmett, got a sec?
Why, yes. In fact, I've got several.
You look busy.
Sure thing.
Hey, Emmett, I've got a... Whoa! Whoops.
What the heck?
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. Your suit's ruined. Edna's gonna be royally PO'd.
Wrong.
What?
When Edna gave me this suit, I realized that the probability of me keeping it clean was infinitesimally remote, so I spent a few hours whipping up this.
Whoa! What was that?
A chemical compound capable of wiping the grime off any surface.
Whoa.
You'll make a fortune.
Not anytime
Wow.
soon, I'm afraid.
Have a good night,
Due
Hubert.
to an inherent instability in its
Oh, yeah, have a
molecular
good
makeup,
night.
After 12 hours, the cleanser's component chemicals break down into a
I
series
feel
of
bad for
blood-thinning
not
enzymes,
keeping up with chat,
rendering it
but,
unsuitable for
like-
commercial use.
I get it.
Wait
You're
a
just.
minute. Does that mean
you know.
your suit's gonna dissolve in 12 hours?
Hey, gods, no. The
I
solution
just like the
dissipates into the
story.
air after it's applied. But it does mean that after this batch of cleanser ages another 11 hours and 53 minutes, it would eat away this suit faster than 1,000 starving moths. And that would be a crisis of unimaginable proportions.
Why?
Because this suit belongs to Edna's grandfather, who wore it on his wedding day. Poor guy was gunned down just a few years later.
Emmett?
Well, enough wool gathering. Back to work.
Emmett?
What?
Yeah, your jacket's got a little,
No, no worries.
Do I just keep doing it?
I guess.
Emmett?
What?
Yeah, your jacket's got a little,
No, no worries.
Okay.
that cleanser doesn't seem very portable.
It isn't, but this is.
Perfume bottle?
Yes. No. I mean, yes, it's a perfume bottle, but inside is a concentrated dose of my all-purpose cleanser. With a little luck, this should last me through the next 12 hours before its component chemicals break down into a series of cloth-destroying enzymes.
Clever.
Okay.
What the hell is that?
What?
Sorry, I thought I saw a tarantula.
Oh my god.
What?
I was just thinking about the future. All that talk about Edna's grandfather made me realize something.
Please let it be something about lightning.
Life can be short, sometimes brutally so. So why not seize the day and grab your happiness while
What's
you
in the
can?
burrito?
I'm not
It's
sure
a California
I like where
burrito.
this is
So it's
going.
got
I was
fries,
saving this for
chicken,
next Valentine's
avocado.
Day, but why should I?
Oh.
I know what I want.
Interesting.
No.
Never had that
I'm
before.
gonna ask Edna to marry me.
It's great.
Right now.
No.
Oh, right. I'll wait until tonight at the expo. It'll be much more romantic that way.
Oh my god.
Think.
Jeez.
By this time tomorrow, Edna and I will be engaged and will be the toast of the scientific community. And I owe it all to you.
You're welcome.
Sounds good. Yeah, it's really good.
Hey, Emmett, I've got to go out for a while.
I thought Edna sent you to make sure I wasn't getting distracted.
Oh, you'll be fine.
All right.
Times may be hard in Hill Valley, but our present worries fade into insignificance when we ponder our Pleistocene past. Is the wolf knocking at your door? Be glad he's not a Tyrannosaurus, king of the ancient lizards. And if you find yourself drowning in debt, well, you could be drowning in something a whole lot stickier, like the Hill Valley tar pits. This peek into the distant past is brought to you by Lamont's House of Urban, reminding you fur is forever.
Furs donated by Lamont's House of Ermine. At least they're going to a good cause. They're stuck tight in this tar.
Not for long.
Not for long.
It's a good thing I did this before Emmett's 12-hour time limit, where the cleanser might have dissolved the fur.
Oh yeah, it's true. Fur is
Let's
mine.
slip out of those furs, shall we?
Alrighty. There's still something I completely forgot to get.
Wait, what is that?
I need to get a photo album. So.
That's right.
Michael.
Yeah.
What?
I'm at my wit's end. My portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula's disappeared.
Oh.
Can't you make more?
There's no time.
Don't worry, I'm sure it'll turn up soon.
Good. There's no way in God's green earth that I'm heading to that expo without it.
What's this?
It's the placard we'll be putting in front of our booth at the expo.
The scientist that caught Kid Tannen?
A small exaggeration, but Edna says it'll attract investors. What do you think of the picture?
You look a little constipated.
What? Edna said I looked intense.
Yeah, intensely focused on taking it.
I get the picture. I'll have to find a better one. Unfortunately, there's a lot to choose from.
Heavy.
Extremely. Mother has been rather obsessive about photographically cataloging my life.
Perfect. Wait, where'd it go? Right here?
Hey, Emmett, I've got an idea.
What?
Why don't I take your photo album over to Edna so she can pick out your new picture?
That's a great idea. She's got a better eye for these things than I do anyway. Thanks, pal.
Don't mention it.
Now, I could have sworn I already did this, but now it's telling me to do it.
Do you think you did it out of order? Maybe?
It may not have worked. Let me see.
Emmett?
Yeah?
Is all this new stuff what you're showing off at the expo?
Yes. It's our mental alignment meter.
Mental alignment meter? What's a mental alignment meter?
It's the most revolutionary piece of technology since the cotton gin.
What does it do?
It reads and interprets the subconscious desires of the human mind.
Why would you want to probe people's minds?
Why wouldn't you? Imagine being able to diagnose mental disorders with a flick of a switch, or detect the truthfulness of courtroom testimony merely by connecting a witness to a small portable device.
The machine does all that?
Not yet. Frankly, right now the whole thing's just a gussied up potentiometer. But with years of refinements and a whole lot of investors, the MAM will be able to identify countless psychosis and neurosis, alcoholism, acrophobia, edible complexes.
And?
And then we can set about curing them, of course.
Of course. Anyway,
Oh, there we go.
make a mind map of yourself.
Of course. Take a look.
Edna's right. You are a model citizen.
At least as far as my invention's concerned. Confidentially, this whole enterprise is a little light on the hard science and a little heavy on the smoke and mirrors.
Could you tell me how this mental alignment meter works again?
Of course. Now, pay attention. Subjects put on the mind-mapping helmet, which I activate with this radio switch.
Check.
The subject is then exposed to a series of visual stimuli provoking positive, negative, or indifferent reactions that are recorded by the mind map printer.
Right.
Once a mind map is completed, it can be inserted into the mental alignment meter to pronounce judgment on the subject's mental state.
Okay, I think I got it.
Okay.
You get back to work. We'll catch up later.
Thanks.
Looks like you got a lot of hooligans.
Yeah, about 90% of Hill Valley thus far. It's a little disturbing.
I get it, but...
According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, have a good one, Slytherin.
Yeah, have a good one. Thank you for
This
tuning in.
button only works while the mind map test is active.
Yeah, how do I make it active?
According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps.
Okay, can I just turn it over here?
So this machine takes those little cards and tells you whether or not someone's a good guy or bad guy?
Kind of. Actually, the helmet does all the work. The mental alignment meter is just a glorified arcade machine.
So why not just go with the cards?
Edna says that people respond well to flashing lights and snap judgments. I can't argue with that. Every time I kiss her, I see flashing lights and lose all sense of judgment.
No kidding.
God. You know what? I've been there. I can't
This
even
thing
lie.
reads Emmett's mind maps.
I've been down bad. We've all been down bad before.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
You're right. I can't even judge.
Where is like a fresh card?
The mind of a degenerate criminal.
That's Kit Tannen's mind map, as captured by our mind map helmet.
You could tell he's a criminal just by looking at this?
No, but when it's fed into the mental alignment meter...
Ooh.
Weird.
Weird nothing. It's science.
This thing reads Emmett's mind maps. According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps.
I know.
According to Emmett.
If I'm gonna take Emmett's mind map, I'd better replace it with another one.
Yeah. How do I do it?
According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps.
Mm-hmm.
This button only works while the mind map test is active.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to turn it on. I assume I turn it on over
This
here.
thing reads Emmett's mind maps.
But it's not turning on. Okay, tell me. Jesus.
Emmett?
Yeah?
You get back to work. We'll catch up later.
Thanks.
Tannen's mind map. If
I
Emmett's
know
map-
how to do that. I know how to do it. I don't know how to get the test to turn on.
Hmm.
Like, I've done the test before. I've played the game before. I just
Yeah.
don't remember how to actually start the game. Yeah, I remember that. So, I do know how to do it. The issue is that I can't get it to work anymore. It won't turn on. Watch.
This button only works while the mind map test is active.
And so I'm trying to figure out how to turn on the test. This don't
According
do
to
it.
Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps.
Okay. This
Looks
also
like you got a
won't do
lot
it.
of hooligans.
Yeah, about 90% of Hill Valley thus far. It's a little disturbing.
This thing reads Emmett's mind maps.
This slide doesn't do it, guys.
This button only
See?
works while the mind map test is active.
Huh.
I
Hold on, let me
appreciate your
see.
help, but
Let me see.
I'm gonna try the helmet.
So when it's turned on, that helmet can really read your mind?
Not really. It's actually a little more than a simple Wheatstone bridge, measuring galvanic skin responses to various sensory stimuli.
Like those pictures you showed me?
Precisely. The theory is that good citizens will have positive reactions to positive figures, while bad citizens will have positive reactions to negative figures, and so on.
And it really works?
So far.
Okay.
Hey, could we watch Frankenstein on this?
Sorry, Michael, but I need this projector to trigger positive and negative visual stimuli for my mental alignment tests. Besides, a movie like Frankenstein should really be watched on a big screen, don't you think?
There we go.
Did we get it? Okay.
I don't know why that was so hard, but okay.
Well, usually with these games, they're basically point and click adventures, and you kind of just have to click around until
It finally shows you what you
it
want.
just finally shows up. Yeah.
Alright.
Wait, I know that. That's John Wilkes Booth, the guy that shot Lincoln. So, I guess he's supposed to be a Nick.
Ah.
The thing is, though, I already did this test, and for some reason it didn't work. So I don't really know why.
Oh.
I'm happy, so lucky.
Ah.
I don't need the assistance, please. Let me figure it out.
That's why I've been trying to stay quiet.
No, I mean, I could put it together. I've played the game before.
Yeah.
But also, it's a puzzle game, and it's not fun if somebody literally tells you the puzzle.
Yeah, that's true. You got a point.
Ow! There it is.
Let's go.
Hey, Emmett, I think your mind map test is broken.
Oh, that switch just keeps shorting out on me. No time to fix it now. I'll have to take care of it at the expo.
Looks like I'm not going to be doing any more mind maps. I guess I'll test this out and hope for the best. Swapping out Emmett's mind map with a crappier one is a great idea, but I should probably scan it with a mental alignment meter first.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Oof. Bingo! Now Emmett's mind map is as bad as Tannen's. Now all I have to do is swap this out with Emmett's original mind map and Emmett's own machine will do him in. Okay, Emmett. Get ready to meet the new you.
Hey, what? I almost left behind my mind map card. We're gonna show it off at the expo as a rare example of a model citizen. Edna kill me if I forgot that.
She might kill you anyway when she gets a look at that mind map. Once Emmett gets to the expo, I'll try to figure out how to get him to put his card in the mental alignment meter. But for now, I better concentrate on making Emmett a slob who cheats on his girlfriend.
I've already done that. Alright, let's get out.
It'll be safe in there. Doc said to tell him when the light on his diagnostic thingy went green. Hey, the light's green. That means Doc can take the DeLorean out again. Hey, Doc. I mean, Mr. Sagan.
Excuse me a moment, Miss Strickland. I've got it neutralized for the moment. How's the plan proceeding on your end?
About that gizmo you've got hooked up to the DeLorean?
The chronometric analyzer?
Yeah, the light's gone green.
Wonderful. If the systems check out, I should be able to take it for another test run. I've got to run a short errand, Miss Strickland. I suggest you think about what I've been saying.
Oh, I will.
When did you land this time?
9 hours and 37 minutes ago.
Ouch.
Frankly, it started to get a little difficult to avoid running into myself. Still, the time jump yielded some interesting new data on the flux field. I'll run some more tests and we'll see what we find.
Alright, that thing needs to be in there a little bit longer. Yep.
Nope, no green light yet.
We'll give it a minute. Let's try to get that diamond while we're waiting. Oh my god. It's making me go completely around just so I won't be capable of reaching it.
Nice rock. But I can't reach it.
And after the rain, what else? An artificial rainbow, reassuring all the good people of Hill Valley that their needs are... taken care of, and life is sweet.
I just do not remember how to get it. Let's see. Oh, it's probably something in here, maybe.
That volcano looks a lot like the one I did for my 7th grade science fair.
I bet I have to get this.
Maybe when Real Doc comes back, we'll take a trip to see a dinosaur. Maybe when
Maybe not.
Press button to okay, if this dinosaur is called a
Oh wait, did I take it? Dang, I thought I could take this.
Maybe when Real Doc comes back, we'll take a trip to see a dinosaur. The light's green.
He is moving so slowly.
What, Marty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to
Well,
talk to you.
I wish there was like a jog
Excuse me,
you could
Mike.
toggle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your chronometer's gone green again.
Excellent. Let's hope this time my test run is a success. I'm sorry to desert you again.
Yes, well, you've left me with plenty to think about.
Any luck this time?
Depends what you mean by luck. My arrival time was off again.
By how much?
8 hours this time. Gave me the chance to take in 3 showings of Frankenstein. Good movie. A bit implausible from a scientific perspective, but I can see how my younger self would have been mesmerized.
What about the DeLorean?
Oh, yes. I did get one critical piece of information. The chromium elements in my circuits became unstable during the temporal shift. I should replace them with titanium.
Great.
Now, unfortunately, titanium won't become commercially available till the coal process is perfected in 9 years.
9 years?
But there may be another solution. I'm going to fire up the chronometric analyzer again. Then, while I'm stalling in there, you can... Uh-oh. Where did it go?
The lab!
Better get down there before she makes the situation impossible. I'll tend to the DeLorean.
Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. Okay. I was like, wait, I need that.
Age to perfection. Hey, Emmett, I'm back.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
la la.
Oh my.
Ooh la la.
You know, I thought you were coming down here to keep Emmett focused on his invention.
Oh, she is. But she's generously scheduled brief canoodling breaks every 45 minutes to keep my mind.
Canoodling.
Time's up, dear.
Canoodling.
Let's get back to
In
work.
cahoots.
Shall we?
Now, Mr. Corleone, what can I do for you?
Canoodling.
Mr. Sagan says he needs to talk to you back at the high school.
He does? Whatever for?
He says he's got a lead on the speakeasy arsonist.
He does he? Well, I'm not sure anyone cares about that old story anymore. But I suppose I could spare a few minutes in the service of solving a crime. Will you be all right without me, sweetheart?
It'll be tough, but I think I'll muddle through.
Try to keep him focused. He's so easily distracted.
Don't I wish?
There it is. I've been looking all over for my portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula. Where'd you find it?
Out by the trash?
That's strange. I haven't been out there for hours. Oh well.
Are you gonna spray your jacket? It's looking a little dusty.
Not until it's really dirty. This cleanser doesn't grow on trees, you know. Well, some of the ingredients grow on trees, but the rest are synthesized polycarbonate
Really
detergent
dirty?
blends.
I can do that. I'll wait until you're at the expo to show Edna what a suit-destroying slob you can be. Now all I have to do is set up Edna to think that Emmett's fooling around on her, and everything will be ready to go.
That's right.
Let's go.
Marty!
Skating on grass?
I guess
That's
so.
impressive. Yeah, that's impressive. Can't even be
Here's
mad.
Edna.
She's inside, setting up her booth. It's almost time for the opening ceremony.
Holy jeez, I better work fast. I think I got it all worked out. When it all comes together, Edna will think you're the worst guy in town. I just need a couple more pieces.
Well, don't go to too much trouble.
What do you mean? Oh. You got the time circuits fixed.
Not exactly. You see, I've been mulling things over, and
Uh-oh.
in the timeline you're from.
The right timeline?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I've got a wife.
A great wife. Clara, and kids, and a dog, and a bitchin' time train, and...
And Edna? How does her story turn out? How does she end up?
Uh-oh.
Oh, well, Edna ends up... You're not really supposed to know these things in advance. It's bad luck.
But you told me how my story turns out.
Yeah,
And
but...
it's not as if I'll be in a position to do anything about it once my younger counterpart's destiny has shifted. I imagine I'll be folded into the new timeline, and I'll probably lose all memory of the old one.
Maybe.
So tell me, just to satisfy my curiosity, what's going to become of Edna?
Oh.
She's...
Oh, man.
She's doing great. She's got a full life, lots of friends, always busy.
She's got a fellow?
Sure, lots of them.
Lots of them. She's a tramp?
No, what I meant to say was...
Let's start over. How does Edna end up?
To be honest, she ends up kinda... sad.
Sad?
She lives with some cats in a dinky little apartment, and she spends most of her time yelling out her window at people, and collecting newspapers, and living in the past.
I see. Perhaps we've been going about this problem the wrong way. Do we really have to completely obliterate my timeline so we can restore yours?
Doc?
Maybe we could have the best of both worlds. I could be with Edna, but it could be a little bit, you know, more healthy.
Can you hear yourself? Do you know what
That's
you're
not
saying?
good.
Let me remind you. Doc, she tried to erase your brain.
Oh, she was terrible, no argument. Horrible. Oh, but she started out with such pure intentions.
So did Nero. I don't believe this.
All I'm saying is, let's stop and take a breath. This elaborate plan to derail my younger self's love life, is the short-term misery worth the long-term gain? Maybe we could find a third way. One where everybody wins. What do you think?
Yeah, it sounds
No.
nice, but I don't think that
I'm
that's how
sorry,
it works.
Doc. I can't go along with what you're saying. You don't belong with Edna.
So you're determined to break us up, in spite of my stated wishes.
Basically, yeah.
Then there's nothing left to say.
Where are you going?
Why should it matter to you? Aren't you planning on overriding me?
Oh man. Rip.
Oh boy.
Agricultural advances will make it a breeze to feed our burgeoning population.
That's right.
Tired of waiting for Mother Nature to do her job? Just press a button. Presto! An artificial rainstorm drenches the valley's thirsty crops.
Alright, girly. Got your stuff.
Hi, Trix.
Oh, hiya, kiddo. Say, wouldn't it be easiest if I just march up to that Strickland dame and give her a smack in the puss?
Well, it would be fun to watch, but get her to break up with my
Give her
friend
a
Emmett.
smack in the what?
Right.
Smack in the what now?
I got all the props I asked for. The furs and the diamond. And your friend's photo album.
Not all of them yet, but I'm working on it.
I'm itching to give Miss
Oh,
High
man,
and
I love
Mighty
this
an
game.
eyeful.
I do have it all. Yeah, it's all right here.
Hi, Trix.
Oh, hiya, kiddo. Smacking the...
Well, not all of them.
That's kind of weird. I do have all of it.
I brought Emmett's photo album like you asked.
Let's
Okay,
see.
I have to give it all to him.
Gee, he's not bad looking. In an egghead kind of way.
Remember, I don't want you seducing him for real.
I ain't a cradle robber, kiddo. How about the furs and the diamond?
I'll get him to you. Hi, Trix.
Oh, hiya, kiddo. Smack it.
Willie.
Oh,
So, I'll... If this were a real diamond, I could use it to cut that in two. But it's not.
Wait, no!
How's it hanging, Emmett?
No
Wait, was
time
it?
for small talk. I've got machines to tune and mind maps to sort.
I do not understand what happened. I like
Whoa.
accidentally went all the way over here. What? And now the DeLorean's back? I'm pretty sure that's a glitch.
Okay.
Whoopsies.
Whoopsies. Yeah, that seems very weird.
Voila.
say, pretty snazzy for a phony rock. Gimme. Keep that up, and I may take a real shine to ya.
I'd rather you take a fake shine to Emmett.
I'm working on it. Now bring me those fur.
Hey, Trixie. Are these furs good enough?
Well, they're a little ratty, but, they'll work.
So, you got everything you need for your big scene?
Everything except for your friend.
Emmett Brown, the redheaded guy about yay high. He'll be the one with Edna Strickland.
Not for long, he won't.
Great.
Well, here we go.
Well, here we go.
The big scene.
Let's see if we got all of our bases covered.
Yeah, that DeLorean is not supposed to be here. That's super funny.
That is hilarious.
Oh my god!
What? What happened? What happened?
Look, because it's glitched. Look. Oh my god!
Hey, Emmett, what's keeping you?
No, hello, Michael. I
I think
guess
it
I've
fixed
got a
itself.
mild case of stage fright. I'm about to play my big scene, you know? No telling how Edna's gonna react.
You've, got something on your suit.
Oh, so I have. Anti-stain formula, work your magic.
Emmett!
Just in the nick of time. Step back now. We're gonna need a little space here.
Oh, aren't you a vision? Like something that descended from the heavens.
Yes, I'm feeling a bit elevated at the moment. There's something I've just gotta ask you.
Wait, your tie's a bit crooked.
I've been holding it inside for weeks now, and I've simply gotta get it off my chest.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
My grandfather's suit!
My formula! Don't look! Turn your head! I'll be right back, and we can try this all over again!
Emmett Lathrop Brown!
Huh?
Trixie Trotter! How do you know this woman?
I don't! I mean, I listened to some of her records, and I may have taken a picture or two of her, but I...
Go on! Deny to the world that you know me. Perhaps it is true, but I know you all too well.
What is going on here?
You rich boys are all alike. You think material possessions can compensate for a broken heart. Well, you can take back your furs and take back this gaudy diamond, too. I don't need your expensive presents. I need you. And more importantly, little Emmett Jr. needs you.
Well,
What?
Oh,
Edna,
man.
Apparently you are not the man I took you for.
But I am, see?
Oh no.
The mental alignment meter proves it. I am the man you fell in love with.
Let me see that card. I should have known. A degenerate criminal. What? Get out of my sight! I never want to see you again!
Whoa! Dude!
That was
man.
rough, Emmett. I'm sorry you had to go through it, but things are gonna be okay. You and me can... Emmett?
Oh, DeLorean's gone.
That went off great, huh?
Yeah. Maybe too great.
I was gonna say it fixed itself as soon as the scene started, which is good.
Yeah.
Was really funny though.
Emmett!
Go away.
Come on! Where are you? I'm sorry you had to go through that scene at the expo. Things didn't work out the way you expected, but everything's gonna turn out okay. See, I know how this story turns out, and...
Oh.
The story is over.
Oh my god! Huh?
Don't tell me this is where it's going.
Yeah, it's going that way.
You can't be serious
Okay,
right
Emmett,
now.
hold still. I know your emotions are running a little wild, but don't do anything crazy.
Emotions? What emotions? My emotions are dead.
Oh, jeez.
They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care.
Oh.
Stop!
That's so sad. Oh.
What are you doing up here?
Don't jump!
I wasn't gonna jump.
Oh.
Then what do you...
This is where I come when I want to think.
Okay.
When I want to be alone.
Scared me for a second, dude. I was like, jeez.
What are you thinking about?
Can't you take a hint? I don't want you here. I don't need you.
You don't know what you need.
And you do?
As a matter of fact, yeah. You need... to get some perspective. Think about it. All the people who have it even worse than you. For instance, Frankenstein's monster.
Frankenstein. I tell you that my very life force is drained away, and you want to talk about Hollywood monster movies.
It's a very inspirational monster movie. Especially the scene where they bring the monster to life. There's this big gurney that lifts him up into the air, and see, there's this wild storm going on, and lightning crashing everywhere. It's amazing. And you just gotta see it, Emmett. It'll change your life.
Look at my helmet. Which light is flashing?
Yellow.
Apathy. I don't care about movies. I don't care about anything anymore. And I never will.
Don't give me that. You care. You still care about inventing things.
Inventing is overrated. 99% hype, 10% fraud. Name one invention that ever did anybody any good.
How about... Think about Edison and the light bulb. That was a great invention.
Yeah, might have been. If there was anything in this miserable world worth illuminating.
The automobile was a great invention, right? You love cars.
Yes. If I'm lucky, I may be struck by one today.
Ooh. It's rough all around.
The telephone. Think how that invention has revolutionized the whole world.
Yes. Now a person can be rejected long distance.
Oh
my god.
Help me out here.
You're getting on my nerves, Corleone. At least you would be if I still cared about anything.
You still care about...
Did any...
help me out.
You're getting... At least you would...
Your heart's broken, I know. First breakup's a bitch, but you'll fall in love again, sooner or later. There's a woman waiting in the wings, and she's worth waiting for.
Spare me the platitudes. Now that Edna has turned my heart into a desiccated husk, I'm done with love. Forever.
We're all depending on you to pull it together. Why, you're gonna put Hill Valley on the map.
Oh, please. My greatest fear is that I'll end up frittering my life away in this miserable town.
Me? Care about me, Doc.
You?
Yeah.
You did this to me.
Did what?
I was perfectly content drudging away in my dad's law office. You show up out of nowhere, get me all excited about inventing, and disappear. 2 months later, you show up again, you trick me into making a hero out of myself and getting involved with Edna Strickland. Then you appear a third time and pretend to be my friend just so you can yank the rug out from under me and send me sprawling into the dirt.
Okay, I can work with that.
I loathe you, Michael Corleone. Or is that even your real name?
Sure it is. Of course it is.
Well, it's a dumb name. And I guess I'm dumb for getting all worked up over somebody with such a dumb name.
Marty.
Dang.
My name is Marty.
Oh, so everything you've told me's been a lie.
More or less.
Why? Why did you ruin my life?
Edna was no good for you. She was leading you down the wrong path.
I see. You had my best interests at heart.
Yeah.
Just like my father.
There's more to it, see. Your father doesn't know your true path.
And you do?
Yes!
How is it that I could create a mental alignment meter and yet fail to realize that you are completely delusional? Oh, what does it matter? The world is absurd.
No, I know exactly what I'm doing. See, I know this may sound crazy, but you gotta listen. In 1985, you're gonna invent a time machine.
You're right. It sounds crazy.
I'm just trying to explain where I'm coming from. I did it for fun.
You ruined my life for fun?
Yeah, that's how I get my kicks.
You bastard. And all that time you spent building up my dreams, telling me I was gonna be a great scientist.
Don't stop dreaming. You are gonna be a great scientist.
Your flattery doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, what a laugh. Dreams are only for people with guts enough to follow them.
You're saying I don't have guts?
You? Look at you.
What do you know? A person like you? You don't know the first thing about me. I have more dreams in my little finger than you'll ever have.
Hey, daydreams don't count.
Daydreams? That's what they said to Edison. That's what they said to Einstein. That's what they said to
Dr. Frankenstein?
Yeah, and look what they accomplished. I'm sick of people telling me what I can and can't do. First my father, then Edna, now you. Listen to me, good. From now on, I'm living my life my way. I'm taking my own advice and I'm following my own ideas. My ideas. Do you hear me? My ideas. Great Scott, I've got it.
Got what?
Solution. My invention. I know how to make it work.
Mental alignment meter?
No, my airborne personal transport device.
Rocket car?
Not rockets at all. That was my mistake. The basic idea was sound, but the propulsion system was unworkable. But the lightning! Suddenly the answer is clear. It came to me all at once, like
a bolt of lightning?
Exactly! Static electricity! Super ionized static electricity powering the asynchronous oscillation of frictionless plates inside the... What's this stupid thing doing on my head?
Emmett, you're you again.
Here I've been wasting my time with silly mind-reading tricks when there's serious science to be done. And the expo begins at 8!
Let's get the hell out of here before anything else happens.
What?
I said, let's get out of here before anything...
Oh. Okay.
I can't undo the knot. This rope is made of solid hemp. I can't tear it loose. It's not going to...
Have to move a little quicker, buddy. Mr. Corleone.
Hold on.
Mr. Corleone.
I wasn't planning on doing anything else.
I can't swing on it while it's still attached to the statue.
Back up we go.
Hang in there.
I don't have it.
It's not going anywhere. Emmett!
What?
I'm sorry I had to get you so upset. See, I figured you needed to...
Forget it! This isn't the time for long-winded explanations.
I'll help you finish your new invention.
Great! The first step is to get me down from here!
You can climb up?
I'm afraid I can't find a convenient purchase for my upper limbs.
What?
No handhold!
Got anything useful on you?
Only my wallet. Oh, and this portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula. Don't!
I'm sorry about you and Edna.
Water over the bridge! Now get me down from here! Very fun.
Emmett's solution. This stuff's dangerous.
It's exactly what I need.
Yeah?
Nice.
Let's go.
Let's go.
You got this.
Are you like super invested?
Oops.
I am very invested. I've literally just been watching it as if it's like
Like a movie?
series. Yeah, like a movie.
Well, did you
It's just-
notice during that
movie, like-
scene? Like, I was just not even talking. Like, it was literally
Yeah.
like...
I feel bad because we have people like watching us and everything.
What in the world?
You have to get some momentum.
There we go.
There we are.
Gotcha. Let's get out of here. Your pants, they're stuck. Do something before we're crushed. No. What are you doing? Trust me. Hold on.
There we go.
Nice.
What did you say your name was again?
Marty.
Marty? Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Tungsten. The catalyst will need to be made out of tungsten, given the temperature within the converter will no doubt be intense. We'll have to harvest the filaments from all the light bulbs in my house.
Your invention. You think you can finish it before the end of the expo?
Think? I've got to. My future depends on it.
Then let's go.
Of course, the oscillating plates will need to be calibrated precisely. Even the slightest misalignment could cause the magnetic field to fluctuate in intensity, leading to sudden shifts in polarity. The results could conceivably be catastrophic.
Who cares?
My thought exactly. Science should be messy and unpredictable, or else where's the fun of it?
Yeah, buddy.
Let's go.
Okay, so
Need a
this
lift?
drove me crazy the first
Got
time I
the
played
peeps
this.
worked out of your car of the
When they
future?
broke up,
Not all of
he
them,
should have
but
disappeared.
Monday terrestrial functionality remains intact.
Yeah.
As usual, I have not the slightest idea what you're talking about. In fact, you remind me of someone I used to...
There, my dear, don't worry. I'm sure we'll all turn out well in the end.
Maybe for everyone else.
Why?
But I suddenly
Wait.
feel very much like someone who's going to be alone and unloved for a very long time. Maybe I should get a cat.
Nonsense. I can state with nearly 100% certainty that you're going to have a long and fulfilling life.
How can you know that?
I think you'll find I know almost everything worth knowing about you and young Emmett and his friends. Tell me, how much do you know about Michael Corleone?
That drove me crazy, like, the first time I played it. I'm like, he should have disappeared. Like, that's
Yeah. That seems very bizarre.
a bizarre one.
Is there like an explanation, or is that just a thing?
No, not really. He's just
Okay.
still there, which I found really strange. But that's the end of the episode.
Explain it
Let's see.
again. I realized that it wasn't Edna that made my life miserable. It was science. She used my science to turn Hill Valley into a police state. If Emmett doesn't go through with a demonstration at the expo, his dreams of being a scientist will dim just enough for Edna to step back into his life and steer him down another path.
Doc.
At a time.
At a time. And that's the final episode
Yep.
next time, right?
That's right.
Ooh. And I am completely free. Are you free tomorrow night to stream?
Yeah, I am actually.
Okay, sick. I am completely free tomorrow night. Not tomorrow day, but the whole night I'll be free.
Okay, let's go.
So no more working at nights and everything, all that stuff. So
Perfect
fully
timing.
invested.
Perfect timing for the last episode.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, when I played this the first time, I'm like, wait, he should have disappeared.
Yeah, like his version from the that makes no sense.
Yeah, he should have disappeared. But I don't know. Maybe there's some. Maybe hypothetically, for whatever reason, it could still go down that path. Maybe that's why it didn't disappear. I don't know.
I was gonna say maybe, but
Oh yeah, it seems a little sus.
I don't know, dude. Yeah, and considering that young Edna went with older Doc, in the DeLorean.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
It's a little weird, man.
Yeah, the more you think about it, the less it makes sense. But I mean, I really wasn't expecting the most logical stories with this. I am having a good time regardless, but
Yeah, it's still fun.
oh yeah, it's still very fun. It's just inconsistent at times. It's weird.
It's only a few times though. It's not always like that, but like
Yeah.
there's a few things here and there like, okay, that doesn't.
Yeah, there's a
quite
couple
make sense.
things that's like, was that really supposed to happen that way? It's like, oh,
Yeah.
can't really change it now. But
Yep. Let's see.
heck yeah, though.
Well, Doc's future isn't set until he shows off the rocket car at the expo, so he wouldn't have disappeared till after that. Well, I mean, I see what you're saying, but if they're breaking up and they intend to stay broken up, he should have disappeared regardless.
Yeah.
Because even if hypothetically that is what you're saying is makes sense.
So yeah.
Like, well, what the point is, like, even if the rocket car thing doesn't happen or maybe it doesn't go well, it's still going to be a slightly, I mean, arguably a pretty still different Emmett if he doesn't wind up with Edna. So
Yeah,
even if it's not like the Doc we know, it's still a different one.
Yeah, the Expo thing would have ruined his opportunity to be a scientist, not necessarily ruined his opportunity to be with Edna.
Yes.
Yeah. And plus, young Edna went with older Doc in the DeLorean, like, right at the end. So it's like, what?
Yeah. Pretty
I don't know.
strange.
Pretty sussy.
Pretty sussy.
Pretty sus. Ugh.
But anyways, do you want to hang out maybe for a couple minutes before we head off for the night?
You want to hang out for a little bit?
Yeah, maybe
I actually
talk
just
to
asked you, so yes, I. Yeah, I'm down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Alright guys, we're gonna hang out. We're gonna hang out for a couple more minutes before we head out. So if you guys have any questions, conversation topics, hit us with your best shot. Not sure if I can make it to the full stream tomorrow because I have school Thursday. I totally understand. So what happened today? Trey?
So what happened today?
Yeah, what happened today? I saw that Knuckles stuff happened today on Twitter.
Yes, the Knuckles got his voice actor confirmed for Sonic 2.
For Sonic 2?
For Sonic 2!
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
It was very cool, and that, like, and I know that his voice is going to sound phenomenal with it. I just hope the writing is executed well. That's all I ask.
I understand. Yeah, that's pretty important. Actually, I'll be completely honest with you guys. I don't know who that guy is. Who's Knuckles? I don't know who he is. So I was just like, oh yeah, cool. We have Knuckles. That's cool. But who are you? I don't know. Everyone seems happy. So.
No, he's a talented dude. He's been in a couple of movies, and his face is actually memed a lot because he did the celebrity, like, I think it's like hot sauce challenge or something like that. And
okay.
People take like a clip from that and meme it everywhere, and it's really funny.
Okay,
that
yeah.
people were doing that today whenever he got
did see it.
announced to be Knuckles. Yep, that's him. That's the dude.
That's really funny. Well, I'm happy. Well, hopefully he does a good job. I'm looking forward to hearing him.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sure he will. But yeah, how's everyone been today?
Yeah, I've been fine. Nothing crazy special happened today, to be completely honest. Tomorrow will be a little bit more eventful, I think. Nothing crazy, just horseback riding in the morning and more free time.
Nice.
Yeah. Let's see. Knock knock, it's Knuckles.
Yeah.
Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. Chat, what are you guys up to today? Did you guys do anything cool or special? Let's see. Watch Jet play Minecraft. That's cool.
Okay. Always fun, always fun. Okay.
Yeah, it was just kind of a sort of slightly uneventful day, to be completely honest with you. At least for me. What about you, Trey?
Wait, what was it again?
I said, what about you? Was it an eventful day for you today?
It's alright. Like, I, basically went to work this morning and got off early, which was cool. And went home, took a little bit of a nap because I needed it because I only got like 3 hours of sleep last night, which is fine. And added some more add some more stems to the episode 9 track I'm working on, and which is sounding pretty good. I can't wait for y'all to hear it. And then I went to my church thing that I told you about.
Oh yeah.
Ran sound there, all that stuff, and now I'm here. I guess it's been somewhat eventful. It's just been a normal day, really. Can't complain. Oh yeah.
I wish I could have done a little bit more today. I don't know. I've been in the mood honestly for like redecoration. I don't know if we've talked about that before, but like I've been in this huge mood to like redecorate my apartment. Like I really want to like get a new fridge, get a new couch, like spruce up the place, prep it for like Halloween spooky time. I know we're like not even close to September yet, but like I'm so excited for September. Like as soon as September hits, I'm about to like bust out my Halloween lights and my sparkly pumpkins and put out all my Halloween stuff. And that's actually something that I'm saving up for though, is I want to get like that chrome fridge that we've talked about before. So I don't know, I just want to spruce up the place. I would like to have it spruced up before you guys come to the Sonic and Tails R wrap party at my apartment, but I don't know if that's gonna happen, but
I mean, I'll tell you this right now. I'm not gonna look at your fridge and be like, you know what, I can't stay here. I gotta leave. Sorry,
basic white
if you had a chrome fridge, yeah, if you had a stainless steel fridge, then yes, I'd stay here like the entire week. But since you don't, sorry, it's a deal breaker. Just is. I just gotta leave. You know, I'm busy. You know, gotta go somewhere.
I
you know
understand.
what I mean?
I wouldn't even judge you. I'm kidding. But still, though, it's more about just like
I understand. No, I understand.
Yeah, it's like my own mental place.
Because I'm the same way with. Yeah, no, I'm the same way about my house. Like now, because we're finally getting everything set up and everything, and now that I'm looking at it, I want to keep it as clean as possible, like all the time. And it's just for my sake, really, not even for anyone else's. It's just because if I have a space of my own that I call my own that I pay for, I want to keep it clean. Like.
That's exactly
I don't know.
It's literally not for. I'll be completely honest. I don't really care what other people think of my space. I'll be really honest. I just care about what I think about my space.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's like I don't care what anyone else thinks about my space, but I'm gonna like it.
Yep.
Especially my studio space. Like that junk's gonna look clean.
Yeah,
and it's gonna look
nice, fresh. You know.
Yeah, it's gonna look professional. It's gonna look very like dignified. I'm excited. Oh, I'm excited.
Are you excited for the holidays?
I am excited for the holidays.
It's probably very early to start thinking about it, but I've already started thinking about it. I think it's the pandemic for me. Like, the pandemic is why I just want to go and do holiday stuff because it's fun. I need serotonin, you know?
Yeah, no, exactly. I'm with you.
Yeah, I don't know. I just want to like go and decorate the house with the Halloween stuff and start watching Halloween movies and eat pumpkin related things and drink pumpkin related things and you know?
Yeah, exactly.
What do you like
No,
doing for Halloween?
For
sorry.
Halloween. Oh, what is it?
I said sorry. I think there's like a lag with our conversation, so I'm sorry if I'm like cutting you off.
No, you're good. No, I'm sorry if I'm doing that.
Oh no, you're fine. You're okay. I don't want to cut you off though.
No, you're not. Trust me. For Halloween, I mean, carving pumpkins, especially, is one of my favorite things. I really enjoy that. I don't know, just like the decorating and everything, and just watching some. Oh, sorry, my headphones are dying. Give me just a second.
You're fine, man. Monarch Market Control says, I think Spirit's gonna open up pretty soon because my friend often works there and they're telling me about it. That's exciting.
Heck yeah.
Oh man, you sound different.
Do it. Is it alright?
Yeah, you
Do I
sound
sound
fine.
okay?
Yeah, you sound, actually you sound
Okay.
arguably a little bit better.
Okay, cool. I want to be as clear as possible.
Yes, you sound perfectly good.
Okay, but yeah, carving pumpkins, decorating, eating candy, of course.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know, if I'm like doing something with like my family, then dressing up is always good, but I am a little old, I feel like, to dress up.
Boo! Don't be like that.
What?
I dress up
All
every
right.
year. I don't care. Anybody can dress up, no matter how old you are. Don't be boring.
Okay.
You better dress up this year, or I'll fight you.
Oh, okay, alright, heard that. What do you plan on dressing up this year as? Do
I don't know.
Do you have that in mind?
I've thought about it. I really want to do Werehog eventually, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to find all the material for it. Last year I did Chip. Then the year before that I did Shadow the Hedgehog. And I think the year before that I did Sonic. So I'm thinking maybe Werehog could be fun. Or maybe I'll just do something completely not Sonic related. I don't know.
I'm surprised you haven't done anything either Ojamajo, PSO, or Tails. Have you done Tails?
I get that a lot, and no, I haven't. And it's only because Tails is my favorite character. Therefore, I'm gonna be so picky about the cosplay that I would do for him that I'm afraid it might take me forever to finish it. Like, I really want to like have like these really nice, realistic looking Tails instead of like, you know, like a boring tie around the waist one that just sort of flops that you can buy at a Spirit Halloween or something. I'd want like an actual nice, they almost look kind of realistic looking Tails. And I feel like, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to do something like that. So I don't want to do it and not be satisfied with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
But I love Tails. It'd be really fun to do a Tails cosplay. Maybe someday. As for Ojamajo, I thought about that too, but I don't know, I just haven't made the decision to move forward with that. And PSO I'd love to do like the class that I normally play with from PSO1. And like if I could be a force, that would be really cool. I've actually done like makeup tests with that class, so I think I could do it just fine. I just don't really know how to get started on that complex costume design.
Yeah, no, it's stuff like that is very complex. Like I started on like a Mega Man X cosplay, but it ended up being a lot harder than I thought because of just how many parts you have to put together to make it look convincing. Because of course you could kind of like fake it till you make it, but then it like looks off, and like I'm too much of a perfectionist for something to look off, and I don't
understand. Know. No, I'm literally the same. Like, so I understand. So you wound up never finishing it?
Yeah, no, I didn't finish it. I might go back to it.
Well, you should start thinking about what you want to do.
Cosplaying. Wait, was it?
Oh, I was saying you should start thinking about what you want to do for this year. Maybe you could finish up that Mega Man.
Let's say it one more time. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. I think I do think there might be a lag. But I was saying maybe this year for Halloween you could finish up that costume.
I would love to. Like, they're like cosplaying. Like, I know you probably know this. It's expensive.
Oh yeah.
It's an expensive hobby. So getting the materials and everything, and learning how to do it, and compensating for mistakes, and remaking parts and all that stuff. Like, yeah. It's tough. But I would love to have time to do it, especially in time for Halloween and the costume contest and everything. You know.
Oh yeah, the one that we do in the Discord server.
Yeah, I have yet to enter in one because I never get anything done before then. But
yeah, it's because
I think it would be fun to do.
It's because you think you're too old to get dressed up, apparently.
Okay, well, I say that mainly because of like trick-or-treating with the family. Of course, like cosplaying, like I'll do that anytime. Like, I'm perfectly fine with that. I've never have done it before though. I've never gone to a con and cosplayed.
Yeah, I see what you mean. And no, I guess I wouldn't necessarily expect you to go trick-or-treating at this age. I you know, can I actually? When did you stop going trick-or-treating?
I stopped going when I was, I want to say 15.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
No. Do you want to know when I stopped going?
When did you stop going?
Like 23.
Amy!
I know! I loved it! It was so much fun! I had a lot of fun trick-or-treating, and I also looked young for such a long time. So, like,
I was gonna say,
I
you
could
could
get away
probably
with it.
pull it off way more. You could probably pull it off way more than I could.
Yeah.
Like someone who's like 6 foot. Like, I don't know. There are some like tall kids, but 6 foot, like deep voice with a beard.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could shave my beard, but I don't like my face without a beard.
Well, something that I always heard from other adults is that they're like, we don't care if you go trick-or-treating, like if you're older. They're just like, you gotta dress up. You can literally go trick-or-treating when you're an old lady, and as long as you are dressed up, who cares? So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna get my free candy. So I did that for the longest time, and finally after 23, I'm like, all right, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna keep going trick-or-treating, but with my daughter instead. So she, you know, goes trick-or-treating, obviously. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I got plenty of years out of it. And yeah, I wouldn't have it any other way.
I'm with that though. I'm with that. I like that.
I remember.
Like, I don't.
Oh, sorry. What were you saying?
Oh, I was just gonna say, like I don't like, kind of like a I don't care mindset whenever it comes to just like, yeah, just have fun. Like, who cares? It's just costume, and you're just getting free candy. Like, it's not even that big of a deal. Like, I dig that.
Yeah, thank you. Well, you know, and ever since I stopped trick-or-treating, now I'm just like, well, I'll just buy myself candy, you know. But yeah, for the longest time, I'm like, who cares? Like, I remember seeing in high school all of these guys like, oh no, I'm not gonna go trick-or-treating, and I'm just like, loser. You care so much. You care so much about like whatever everybody, and I'm not calling anybody who actually does that a loser, right? But like they would do it because they're like, oh, well, I'm too old to go trick-or-treating. I gotta go to football practice, and I'm like, oh man, Mr. Cool over here. But like, I don't know. I thought it was cooler when other guys at that age, they're like, I'm gonna go trick-or-treating. Who cares? I'm gonna get dressed up and I'm gonna go with my friends. We're gonna have fun. You know?
Yeah, no, I'm with you. That's funny.
Yeah, I respect it. I respect those who are not ashamed to go trick-or-treating.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen, sister. Oh yeah. No, I used to love it. It's just like, I feel like when my voice started to like drop to this level that I have, because I used to have a very high-pitched voice whenever I was a kid. And whenever it dropped to this level, like, I got made fun of for my deep voice when I went trick-or-treating. They're like, how old are you? And I'm like, I'm 14. And they're like, oh, really? They're like, you sound a lot older. And I think that was like the catalyst for me being like, all right, I think I'm a little bit too old for this now.
I see. Yeah, I guess for girls, maybe we were able to get away with it because there's not that much of a change in our voices. But even then, like, I would always hear from plenty of adults, even like as I was getting older, I would start going up and feeling like, oh, maybe I shouldn't this year. But then, like, I remember this one person telling me, you can literally dress up and come to my door at the age 80, and as long as you're dressing up, I will give you candy. I do not care. And I'm like, you know what? That's a really good way of looking at it. And I stopped caring, you know? And so, I don't know, I wish other people could have had that same interaction, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm with you. No, that's a good mindset to have, because, I mean, all of this is just for fun anyways, you know? Like, it's just, you know, we're doing it because it's fun, and not because of anything else.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. I think it's nice. So, 'tis the season, you guys. I can't wait for Halloween.
heck yeah. Hopefully you can get that werehog costume down. That'll be super sick.
I would love to. I might be too picky, though. That's my only fear, that I will want it to be, like, super perfect, and having it be super perfect might mean money, so I'm gonna have to kind of look at it and see what I can kind of pull off on sort of a tight budget.
Yeah, I'm with you. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's a bop.
Oh, man. Alright, I think it's about that time to wrap it up, though.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like it's about that time as well. But it's been fun.
Yeah, thank you so much, Trey, for hanging out with me, like usual.
Oh yeah, always. Like you know, like anytime you need someone, I got you. And I'm invested in the Back to the Future, the game saga. So
Let's go!
I feel bad because usually, like, the whole kind of, like, I guess, unspoken deal is that anytime that Emmy's playing a game, I check chat to see, like, if there's questions or donations and all this stuff. But now, like, I'm just hyper focused on this series because I'm like, oh, this is pretty entertaining. I don't want to look away.
No, I understand. Like, I literally get it, because that's actually why I wanted to stream this game, because I remember putting it on as a joke on the Xbox, and then I started playing it, and I'm like, oh man, actually really having a good time here.
Yeah, you're having a good time.
I'm like kind of invested in this, so I
There's
thought,
a
you
reason-
know. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. What were you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say there's a reason why these games were, like, popular, like the Telltale games. Like,
Yeah.
Like, it's like truly like an interactive movie in the best sense possible, I feel. But
Yep,
yeah.
pretty much, yeah. Yeah, no, it really is. I had something to say. What was I gonna say? Oh, I had it. Oh yeah, no, well, so after I actually wound up playing this by myself, I went on YouTube and I saw that, like, barely anybody talks about it. Like, I was like, oh, I wonder if I can find some, like, discussion videos about this game. Maybe, like, oh, what are the inconsistencies, or how does it tie into the rest of the series? You know, I was hoping to see stuff like that, but, like, nothing. All there really is on YouTube are just, like, playthroughs.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, okay, this isn't really, like, a discussed game. So, I don't know, I thought, let's show it off. Let's show it to some people who would never think to play this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I'm with you. No, it's super fun, and it's just very campy, and there's just a lot of memorable, like, voice acting lines in here. Because, like, I feel like you are better at picking apart, like, I don't know, like, certain inflections that may sound off.
Yes.
Because you're a voice actor. And for me, like, it just sounds off because it's funny sounding. I
Yeah.
can't really go in depth about it, but
The reason they
But
do
yeah.
it is because there's several lines in this game where you can tell they're trying to reference something else. Just like with the way that they will say something, or the way it'll go up and go down, or whatever, you can tell it's supposed to be a reference to something completely different. And that's why it's like, that's kind of weird. Okay.
and then you got a point there. Yeah, that makes sense.
But it's cool.
Oh, it's very cool. Yeah.
Yeah, this game is literally Back to the Future 4, so I'm surprised it doesn't get talked about. Yeah, me too, to be completely honest with you, especially because it's so fleshed out and everything. I'm, again, very shocked that not a lot of people talk about it.
Yeah, for sure. Like, oh, I don't know. Would it make sense to call this Back to the Future 4? Or would it be just like an alternate version of the first movie?
It's not the first movie. It takes place after the third movie.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's why it keeps mentioning like you're gonna get married to Clara, which happens in the third movie. So it is technically 4.
That makes sense. Okay, that makes complete sense.
Yeah, that beginning scene, it's only there to like be a reference, you know.
And that's what I thought. I just didn't know if that was the case, but yeah, it makes sense.
It actually makes sense too that you would say that because you weren't able to pay too much attention to the first episode. So the first episode definitely like establishes, okay, here's where we're at in the timeline. All of this has already happened. This is what hasn't happened yet, you know, so on and so forth.
Oh yeah, definitely. Honestly, with a lot of these like retro revivals for like TV and movies and whatnot, I'm surprised that Back to the Future hasn't gotten like I wouldn't even want it to have a reboot, really, but I'm surprised like no execs have like fiddled with the idea, if that makes sense.
That's because the people who created Back to the Future literally said, we are not rebooting this over our dead bodies.
All right, heck yeah.
They are literally like, no, you're not touching this.
Okay, good. In fact, yeah, I respect that a lot more. I respect that a lot more.
Me too. I actually am really happy that it's that way, because could you imagine how bad that could be if other people got a hold of it and they started doing a bunch of stuff against the wishes of the original creators? Ugh.
It happens all the time though, and that's the sucky part. Like like literally every reboot, like almost imaginable, is usually not what the original creator intended.
Yep. Yeah. So I would hate to see that happen to Back to the Future as well. So I'm kind of relieved they haven't touched it yet. Also, have a good night, Night of the Wind. Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Yeah, have a good night.
But with that, oh sorry.
Oh
I'm
no,
so sorry.
I was just gonna say the only thing Back to the Future, well actually more so Doc Brown, was whenever they got Tony Hawk to test out like a prototype hoverboard, and they got Doc Brown to be there, and I think it was actually back in 2015, which is hilarious.
Yeah, I did see that, which is well, it was actually like for that reason, because it was 2015. That's why they were doing so much. Yeah.
But I found that to be, I actually found that to be super cool because like they were actually pretty close to pulling it off, and it just didn't work out for some reason. But yeah, like Doc Brown, like he was very passionate about it. He was in character. It was a cool thing, and he was right there with Tony Hawk, like testing it out and everything. And I was like, this is sick. Like, you kidding?
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
Two
that
legends,
so much.
man.
Yeah, really.
No, it's cool. I need to rewatch the trilogy because I remember really liking it a couple years back.
Yeah, you should totally rewatch it.
I will. I'm wondering though. Like, I know a reboot's not going to happen, which I'm thankful for that. But what car would they use? Would they still use the DeLorean, or would they use something like more modern?
If they did a reboot?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like if they didn't use a DeLorean, like, people would literally, like...
lose their minds.
Literally, like, people would, like, be like, we're not supporting this. So I feel like that would be too ballsy. Or, sorry, too gutsy.
You could say that.
I didn't want to say too much, but you know.
No, that makes sense. It's so weird, because... I don't know if you know this, the DeLorean was already out of production before Back to the Future even came out.
Yeah, I think we had a conversation about it, actually.
Yeah, because it was just that terrible of a car. Like, no one wanted one. And now it's like everyone wants them. And with good reason. Like, it's a very iconic car, and I feel like it was I honestly think the studio picked the DeLorean for two reasons. One, because it did look futuristic because of its stainless steel body, and two, because it was probably super cheap to get at the time.
Yep.
because no one wanted these cars. Like, they made like a couple of them, and it was a collaboration with Lotus, sure, but like, you know, like they couldn't even hit 88 miles per hour, which is hilarious to me. It's really, like, it's funny how history works that way. But yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Super cool.
Alright guys, I think with that, it is time to finally wrap up for the evening. We will be back tomorrow with the final episode of Back to the Future the game.
Yes, I hope you all have a fantastic night.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. And just a reminder, if you want to support me on Patreon, there is a link in the description on YouTube. If you pledge even just $1, you can go ahead and join my Discord server where we hang out all the time. It's super fun. I also have a YouTube membership now. If you become a member, you'll get a custom badge and custom emotes that you can use every time that I'm live streaming. With that, though, it is time to wrap up for the evening. Thank you guys so much for everything, and I will see you guys tomorrow.
Yep, have a good night. Bye.
Good night, guys.